indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm back. Return of the Mac. Yes, indeed. We are back. Give the people a little while to join in. What is happening, man? Long time no see. Long time no see. Make sure everything running right. Let's see here. Make sure everything running right. Pop out the chat. Alright. We should be good. Move this over here. We should be good. Let the people join in, man. It's been a minute. I hope y'all doing all right. It's been a little minute. Hope y'all doing all right. Louisiana guy, what's happening? What is happening? He finally back. Dejounte is finally back. Yes, indeed. Denzel, what's happening with you, bro? Say, well, I'll be welcome back, brother. I have a question. I said this about Zion, too. Do you think Murray will likely want to stay and respond better with Joe and James rather than Griffin and Willie? I don't. And look, Louisiana Gal, you the first person I thought about when they announced that starting lineup. Shout out to Michael Morgan in the building, that two-piece. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to you. Yo, what up, Cam? What up, Most Hated? What up, Ashton? Yeah, look, you know what's funny, Louisiana Gal? Because I know we talked about this before, about him wanting to start, which I think is, he putting pressure on himself. Hopefully he's 100% recovered. But the thing is, like, and this answers your question as well, Denzel, like, Dejounte didn't want to be in New Orleans, period, like according to him. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether that has shifted or not, I don't know. It's possible. But according to him, like he said, when he heard about New Orleans, he said he'll never come to New Orleans because of Katrina, even though he was like fucking 8 years old when Katrina happened. So that was a lot of cap there. But you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to realize, a lot of the local media and a lot of the, some of the fan base, they don't have a lot of self-respect. So I'd be like, damn, Chaz, you don't always got to be the person to call out the sucker shit. But them New Orleans comments he made, I didn't respect that at all. And I'm just being real. Bayou Sniper say, Chaz, what's up, my brother? Sorry I haven't tuned in the past couple streams. My bad, dog. Shout out on it. Oh, man, I haven't been live. The Mardi Gras shit really fucked everything up for me. And then right after that, it was the weekend. It was like a chaotic time. I didn't really think people would be tuning in, so I didn't go live. I was doing a little bit of wrestling content. Sco, what's happening with your homie? Bree, what up with you, Bree? Say, Pel's treating Dejounte like a star, disrespecting the franchise. I got tears. Yeah, I think, I respect the business aspect of everything, right? Where it's like, well, he said he wanted to start. He's starting. But I do think they disrespecting Jordan Poole to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? They disrespected Jordan Poole to the utmost. I think them starting Dejounte after he done, allegedly told some lies on people in the organization and said some shitty things about the city. I think it's a slap in the face personally. Michael Morgan said when Trey is back, does Herb go to the bench? You know what's funny? I think they might disrespect Sadiq Bey and put Sadiq Bey on the bench. If they put Sadiq Bey on the bench and keep Herb in the starting unit, Borrego got to get flogged. He got to get flogged because that's too much meat riding. You got to get out of here. Borrego. That's just too much, son. Come on now. Louisiana gal say his desire to be in NOLA has not shifted. He just trying to save face, tired of the fake stuff. They're hoping he plays well so he can be traded this summer. I'm hoping too. I'm hoping as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm hopeful as well. I hope he has an incredible end of the season because what I was told, you know what I'm saying, some of the shit he was saying you can't really take back. And I kind of called it out immediately when it happened. Like, nah, son. According to some people in the building, you just lying. Like, you straight up and down lying. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't even know. But here's the thing. Those people might not be here long as well. So, who really knows, right? But it'll be interesting to see what happens with him. I think pretty much he's just trying to ball out going into the offseason. And they look to trade him. Because I think that ship has sailed. And I don't believe he wants to be here at all. And one thing about Clutch, they tend to get their way more often than not. Trace up. I ain't checked social media yet. Dejounte, Zion, DQ, Jordan, and Dejounte, Zion, DQ, Jordan. Wait, DQ not starting? Am I tripping? Oh, so wait, they took DQ out of the starting lineup? I just realized that because I was saying it just now. I was like, wait, that don't sound right. Oh, so it's Sadiq Bey, Herb Jones, Zion, Dejounte, and DeAndre. Ooh, finally took DQ out the starting lineup. Yeah, he's had a rough patch. It's been about that time. Lee, what up with your fam? Shout out to my dog Lee in the building. What up with you? Sebastian say loading up some L's. You think so, Sebastian? Big B93 say DJ starting again tonight with Murray. Yeah, that's interesting. Me, I don't mind them starting the center with Eve. I thought it would be DJ or Looney. But see, here's the thing, right? I don't understand all the meat riding with Borrego starting DeAndre right last game, or because we've been begging all season for him to start a center. Period. Just start a real center. It don't matter who the center is. Start an actual center. At least he finally made the adjustment. People learn shit when they learn it, I guess. But it's been time for DQ to come out the starting lineup at the 5, in my opinion. Denzel say Herb got to go. He's been awful from 3. Get something this offseason while you can. That brother plateaued. Yeah, I think hopefully you can move Herb for a center and some shooting this offseason. I don't know if I'm hopeful for that. Maybe at best you move him for a late lottery pick, and that's when you draft your center of the future. Bayou said, my favorite wrestler was Edge. I preferred SmackDown versus Raw in the glory days. I used to like Edge when he did the execution. Edge, when he became like the rated R superstar, he kind of fell off to me because he had got too small physically. Because, he had like some kind of that injury that fucked up his chest cavity. So it just started looking unbelievable. Like, I can only suspend so much belief with wrestling. But when he used to do the execution, he was nice, in my opinion. But I didn't like rated R superstar. Sadiq Bey to the bench. That'll be tough, Bree. If they do that, if they bench Sadiq Bey for Herb, I just know that we not dealing with people who they got all their marbles upstairs, because that's ridiculous. Louisiana gal said Borrego letting DeAndre start before Eve is crazy though. Facts. You know what? And that's the wildest part too, because we've been like, for me, and then the chat, we were saying, look, Eve not the answer necessarily. You still need to address the center position, but at the same damn time, he can hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing that pissed me off. It's like, you finally make this adjustment like you haven't had it at your disposal this entire time. This was an option the entire fucking time. You just didn't want to make the decision. So it's, I don't know, bro. It just be so much bogus shit that just annoy me sometimes. That's why I don't like the politics of everything. Again, the Jordan Poole situation is what it is. But against Memphis, he played well. Got benched. And he was getting DNPs after Memphis. The last game, he played well. He's still on the bench. Played really well. Probably helped you win that game. Really. He's still on the bench. Like, it's getting to the point where it's almost nothing a nigga could do. You feel me? Like, and y'all think that shit is whack. Lee say, how much gas you think DJ got left in the tank? Probably enough to get you to the station. I don't think he got enough gas to get you to the next town. Because, look, remember, he started against Boston. I hope he have a good game tonight. But remember, he started against Boston. But the next game against Jokic, it was like, ugh. So I think as long as you don't play no real centers, he should be okay. You know what I'm saying? He should be okay. Whoa, JKL, what's happening? What's happening with you, Kelvin? Hit that like button, fam, while y'all in the building, man. Appreciate everybody rocking with us. Yes, indeed, man. Take a second, hit that like button. Say, Bree said we could always bench the rookies, but Borrego just didn't. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. This is also how you know that there probably wasn't a mandate or a demand that the rookies start all season. That probably wasn't a real thing. Because take this into account, right? When Willie Green was here, both rookies wasn't starting. I don't believe both were starting. And now both are out of the starting lineup. So what happened to the mandate? What happened to the demand? That's how you know that shit. I'm telling y'all, dog. Shit, motherfuckers be running cover, dog. It's all about running cover. That's all that is. That was just an excuse to run cover. Bayou Sniper say, I like the Bryce contract. I like it. Next year being guaranteed is interesting. It makes me think that they did that to kind of make up for this year. Like, we're going to take care of you next year. But that's interesting, though, because now you guaranteeing money next year. I think they should have roughly the non-tax mid-level exception going into next year, like roughly $14 million, maybe 12. it was just interesting with them guaranteeing that. But they need depth. They need depth. I got a line on my mustache. They need depth. Don said should have been happening. Yeah, I think they should have been took the rookies out personally. Body Snipe, I'm sorry. J. Cal said, what you think Dejounte about to do? Probably about 12 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. My expectations really not that high with Dejounte, especially this being his first game back. I just hope we don't compound our issues. I think that shit is weird. Denzel, you say they announced Dejounte last. Dejounte must have a massive ego. Well, what up with your wealthy few? What up, homie? Trey, what up with your homie? Yeah, I don't know. If they did announce him last, bro gotta have a massive ego, son. Because I don't know. I don't know. You said how many minutes he play? I hope they top him off at like 25. I hope they top out at like 25. Because if they do like 30 minutes, like why would you do that? Like you're risking the motherfucker being injured the first game back. Then if you do get injured, he gonna just blame you again. He gonna just say, well, damn, I came out there, tried to give the team everything I had, It's like, all right, bro. All right, it's saying whatever. Like, and look, I'm a person who advocated for them picking Dejounte up prior to last season. I'm just tired of the tomfoolery. Terry, yeah, he's starting, Terry. He's starting. You say clutch motion is crazy, yeah. But see, at this point in the season, it's like, what do you got to lose? You know what I'm saying? They just like, fuck it. Say, with Dejounte back, who gets the minutes next to Fierce? Poole or McGowan's? That's a good question. I think they've been going with McGowan's. I think they'll go with McGowan's to substitute Herb just because of the perceived defense that McGowan's offers. Oh, nice action right there by Dejounte. Because of the perceived defense that McGowan's offers. But I think with Trey out, as soon as Saddiq Bey comes off the floor, I think you see Poole. I think you see Poole take Saddiq Bey's minutes. Saddiq Bey just died on that fucking screen. I mean, just died on that screen. Hold up, my bad, y'all. Let me refresh this shit. My bad. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me know if y'all can see and hear everything clearly. Everything clearly. This shit tripping. I know we ain't win no jump balls in a minute, right? Okay. Yo, Meech, what's happening with your homie? What's happening, Q? What's happening with you? Say DJ back. Yeah, he back. All right. That wasn't a great shot, but okay. So let me ask y'all something. What are y'all looking for? Great defense right there by Zion. What are y'all looking for? What the fuck was that just now, Sadiq? What are y'all looking for this game? How are y'all evaluating Dejounte this game? Do you think it's fair to really take anything away from his play this game because it is his first game? Yo, that's back-to-back great passes by DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan just made back-to-back great passes. Like, 2 great passes by DeAndre. Like, seriously. Say Draymond playing do the Pel, so the Pel should win. Yeah, look, if Draymond foul out or get tossed, that's when the Pelicans going to be in trouble. That's when the Pelicans going to be in trouble. If Draymond foul out or get tossed out the game, the Pelicans in trouble. Because Draymond been awful this year. Like, he's been awful. Say, bro, they starting dude fresh off the Achilles. Hey, it's all about politics, Fist of the Black Star. All about politics. About time Zion got back in the picture. But, yo, was Zion running in slow motion? Zion, look, he got back. Look at Zion jogging. He got back on defense. But Zion got back on defense so fucking slow. It's ridiculous. But, I mean, hey. Louisiana gal said, yes, his play matters. You did all that politicking, you better start playing well. I need at least 12, 4, and 4. Yeah, I think that's a fact. That's a realistic and fair stat line, personally. That's not asking for too much. Look, you already got 2 points. You know what I'm saying? 4 assists, that should be pretty easy. DeJounte's always been a strong rebounding guard. I don't think 4 rebounds is too much to ask for either, personally. King Sam said, you see the block and you say about time. Come on now. Yeah, I mean, that was a good shit. Look, he got back eventually. But like he was jogging back on defense after that miss. Shout out to D-Wade, shout out to King Sam, Malik in the building. Yeah, look, DeAndre looking like Jokic out here. Let's see here. Meek say, glad they benched Queen. It was time. Yeah, man, it really was time, bro. It just leads to so many questions as it pertains to what the fuck are they doing? Like, how we keep dying on these screens? Look, you saw how they just abandoned. Look how they. Oh, that's great defense. Zion. Ooh, that boy Zion balling. That boy Zion playing some defense. Honestly, Bree, I think you see DQ take what used to be the Eve Messi minutes. I think Carlo will come in and probably take Sadiq Bey's minutes, but I think you see DQ take what used to be the Eve Messi minutes. Or, vice versa. But I think you see him take what used to be those minutes. Like, he's going to be the backup 5, in my opinion. Squallow said Clutch got the Dejounte New York Times article. Paul earned his money. Oh, yeah. Facts. It's like, when Dejounte was on the pivot, I thought that was kind of crazy, to be honest. Whoa, Don Guillory, what's happening, homie? Yeah, when Dejounte was on the pivot, I thought that was a little crazy, to be honest. Nola Ant, what's happening with your dog? What's happening with your partner? Let me say, Wemby didn't even start after his cash. Yeah, Wemby came off the bench. Zion came off the bench. Like, I don't know, dog. Like, that's what I'm saying. You gotta just... We got like let's look. Business is business, right? Business is business. Let's just make this happen and end this relationship as soon as possible. You tried, shit didn't work out. Sometimes shit don't work out, man. But let's just get to the finish line. I think that's the best you could hope for with the DeJounte Murray situation, honestly, because this is clearly a toxic situation. Bree say, are they going to play Poole at small forward at some point? Borrego got a job on him. They'll probably see like with Poole. It won't be necessarily about what position they play him in. It will be more so about the actual skill set, right? With that skill set, I think you'll see the minutes that, well, I can't say Jordan Hawkins, but I think he'll just be in that Trey Murphy role, but off the bench, kind of like he'll just be out there mainly to stretch the floor, truthfully. I don't think you'll see him at quote-unquote de facto point guard or de facto shooting guard, but I think you'll see him out there trying to stretch the floor. Damn, DeJounte diving on the floor already. That was good hustle, but oh man, Zion, you gotta flash out on these refs. Pick up a tech, man. Pick up a tech. These refs is on some bullshit. Kelvin said, I just want to see DeJounte Murray foot speed. Say when Trey come back, do they bench Sadiq or her? I think they're gonna bench. Man, that's a great question. I think they'll bench Sadiq. Because they'll say, "Oh, we need Herb's defense." I think you could get away with benching Sadiq more than you could get away with benching Herb. But I personally think that it should be Herb. Y'all already know that, But yeah, Bree, I think Poole is gonna be like shooting off the bench. I don't think he'll have a position per se. I just think he'll be like a quote unquote 6-man scorer off the bench to provide some floor spacing. So when Don say Trey a future Piston. Why you say that, Don? I know Don Guillory, you really dislike Trey Murphy. Oh, that was a nice finish. Driving right. Oh man, I just realized now Zion missed one easy shot. That turnaround in the post he did, I wouldn't count that as an easy one, but he did miss one easy one. We got to remember, this is Draymond Green guarding Zion also, and Draymond tends to do a good job guarding him. We finally get a call. The call way off ball. What kind of shit is this? Let's see here. Did anybody know if Kuminga made his debut tonight? They always try to... Yeah, yo. The only time I really saw Zion, like, just fuck over Draymond was the first game last season. Nice midi right there. That's a free throw for Dejounte. Was that first game last? I think Zion had like 30 something, but that second game was tough. Good defense right there by Herb. Run, Zion, run. Good pass. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Run. Gotta run. There you go. See, Zion running right now like a fucking cornerback. Like he's given spaces. I say spaces. He's giving it like the defenders or even on offense, the guys ahead of him, they have the space, but then he's closing distance fast. Just like when he had that chase down block. This motherfucker was running, he was jogging, and then he like went into second gear and got the block. Just now, he wasn't even running necessarily with Herb, but when it was time to hit that gas, bam, hit the gas, got it finished between two defenders. That was a hell of a finish. Nice pass by Herb. Nice defense by the guys so far. Right now, the Pelicans are getting a lot of deflections. They playing very good defense. Zion, Herb, Dejounte been very active. Ironically, the worst defender on the court so far tonight been probably DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan gave up a couple easy looks at the rim. But we're not going to look at give horse in his mouth. D-Wade said, I'm glad Herb passed the ball in transition. Yeah, first time for everything. Shout out to Herb for that pass. Y'all say Zion mad. Kuyan, you say Zion mad. Yeah, you need him with that attitude. Oh, wait, so Kuminga back. Okay, shout out to Louisiana Gal. Kuminga back. Okay. He said he played better when he mad. Yeah. And look, at this point, for these dudes out here, it's all about pride. Joe, what's happening with your big dog? What's happening with your blackest nerd? I'm chilling, homie. Like, right now, it's all about pride. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and have some pride in front of your home crowd, man. You got on your fly uniforms. They got a new color scheme on the court. Dejounte first game back. You know what's funny? This Dejounte first game back, and last season at home was Zion first game back, but they had the purple unis on against Minnesota. That's when Zion did that crazy ass, I think he did like a 360 windmill or some shit, some crazy ass shit. Like his go-to dunk. Let me see. Meech said, I know if Fierce was on that break, he would have been hurt. Now, you know what, man? I think Fierce really has been passing well lately. I ain't gonna lie. Fierce's point guard skills are starting to come around slowly but surely. He's still a little bit inefficient, but the passing has been coming around slowly but surely. Damn, Kuminga's got 7, 2, and 4 in 9 minutes. That's pretty good for him. It's pretty good for his first game back. Yeah, bro. I need an agent like Rich Paul. That would have been me in centers. That could have been me. That could have been me starting in centers. If I had an agent like that, shit, I'm here on Tubi. Brandon Clark said, do you think Joe can get Dejounte to stay next season? Based on how the salary is set up, though, honestly, I don't necessarily know if you can afford to keep Dejounte. Like the Pelicans, they got so many needs, man. It would really depend on what you could get for Jordan Poole. If you were like going to move Jordan Poole and you could turn Jordan Poole into like some shooting and a center, and then you wanted to keep Dejounte, maybe. But I'm not even necessarily sure Dejounte is going to be movable at the beginning of the offseason. That might be something that takes you into the season also. So we'll see, but I don't necessarily know if he'll be a great defense right there by Jordan. I don't even know if he'll necessarily be a priority that they look to keep. Oh my God, Draymond look washed, dog. Draymond look washed. Zion, you got to get that rebound. Draymond look washed. Oh my God. Jonathan said, yeah, Dejounte looking good out there. Yeah, he looking good right now. He look good, man. Doing this thing out there. Happy for him. Happy for him to get back on the court. But yeah, I don't know if he would be a priority to keep. The question is, though, can you even move him? Like, will teams say, well, this is a large enough sample size, we'll take on that contract? Because if he is willing to waive that player option, then it becomes, that was great defense by Herb. Then it becomes a 1-year deal versus a 2-year deal. You know what I'm saying? It becomes damn near expiring if he's willing to, oh my God, Herb. Is Herb on fucking heroin? What was that? Nice move right there by Sadiq Bey. Oh my God. I knew I was complimenting Herb too much. What the fuck was that? Then you give up a 3 on the other end. Oh my God. Louisiana guy said, I think Dejounte's here at the beginning of the year. Rich Paul was telling teams he would waive his option to get traded and still didn't get no buyers. Yeah, I think. Oh, nice putback right there by Zion with the right hand. That should have been an and one also. Yeah, I also think Dejounte is probably here to start the season, unless you see a team like potentially, let's say Houston for example. Still, maybe Houston would be interesting, but I don't know if Houston would even necessarily have the salary to make something happen this offseason. You gotta look at teams that would be desperate for a starting point guard. But the crazy thing is, that was a bad shot by Fierce. It almost went in, but that was a bad shot. Big dog rebound right there by DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just so tough because I think Dejounte. I think Dejounte desperately wants to leave. And Sacramento could be an option if he wants to go to the West Coast. Because also, they was playing Malik Monk. They got Malik Monk at backup point guard right now in Sacramento, if I'm not mistaken. And that shit looking bad. It's looking real bad with Malik right now in Sacramento. So, maybe it'll be tough, dog. It'll be tough. I think one of the best ways, because think about this too. The free agent market is weak. So, if you're the Pelicans and you still need a point guard, you will be looking to trade for one, because you ain't gonna be able to sign one really. So you're looking to trade for one. Maybe you could. I'm hoping they could probably get Kyrie if they do end up moving Dejounte or something. But not Dejounte for Kyrie, but I'm hoping they could get someone like a Kyrie if they move Dejounte and still need a point guard. But so if you got Dejounte still on the team, it's like, what do you really do? Because I need a point guard. Fair's not going to be ready yet. I'm trying to move Poole. And normally in the offseason, you don't see multiple big salary moves. You might see like one or two, right? I'm sorry, like one. You might see like one. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Then you still got the John Morant thing kind of in the ether somewhere. Draymond didn't say a damn thing. Oh, yeah, he didn't say shit to DeAndre. Say, why didn't we play DeAndre more this year? I have no idea, bro. Probably, I mean, it didn't make a ton of sense because, Fears got to stop shooting that jumper, dog. Fears keeps shooting that jumper from the same spot. He missed both, and both of them were bad shots. They weren't even good attempts. He got to stop doing that. He kind of, you could tell that he want to be a part of the party. Like, you could kind of get that vibe from him. He got to stop shooting that jumper, though. That's not a good jumper. Stop doing that. Oh, Poole shook the fuck out of him. Oh my God. He crossed the fuck out that boy and hit that three against his old team. God damn. Did y'all see that motherfucking crossover? Man, that shit was cold. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was cold. I ain't gonna lie to you. Jonathan said, despite all his mistakes, Joe was right sticking by his team, in your opinion. I mean, I guess the best thing to take away is that he didn't sell low on players he didn't have to sell low against. That was blocked. I didn't really like that shot neither. I don't like when the ball doesn't make it inside the perimeter. But that shot was blocked, though. But he didn't sell low on guys. I guess that's one takeaway. Like, if he would have traded Trey for one first or traded Herb for multiple seconds, I think we all would have been pissed off with that return, right? Damn, we can't make nothing right now. They got the people they want shooting them threes, and Fears and Queen. But that's a shot that Queen is gonna have to take and make in the future to be an offensive threat out there on the perimeter. But that was a tough miss. Box out. I see. Look. Oh yeah. Look. If you're the Pelicans, you gotta extend the lead here. Nice coast to coast shit by Queen. If you're the Pelicans, you gotta extend the lead while Golden State isn't scoring. Because right now, Golden State looking bad. They missing a lot of bunnies. Because Gary Payton Jr. usually kills the fucking Pelicans. Usually. Box out. All right, push. All right, hold on. You gotta stop. And one. Oh! What? Oh! I would have liked for Poole to bring the ball out in that situation. But to me, I don't think he traveled. Let's say me say not pool playing, DeAndre has to go down as a collision from the front office. Oh, you said not playing pool and DeAndre has to go down as collusion from the front office. I think it was merely a coaching decision, truthfully. Because I mean, if we being honest, if based on the way the bench reacts when Jordan Poole makes a bucket or if he goes on a run, it don't seem like the locker room has any issue with Jordan Poole at all. I know that's not. I know that's been something that old. Never mind. I'm trying to stall people out, bro. I'm trying not to be as volatile as I usually am. What I was about to say is, I know that's something old zesty frisbee playing motherfucker said, but I don't think that's necessarily true that Jordan Poole has problems in the locker room. I think Jordan Poole has problems with the coaching staff. That's what I was told, and I think that that's more of the issue personally. Versus, I don't think that came from the front office. I think they kind of just letting Borrego do his thing, honestly, and Borrego's sinking and swimming on his own. Louisiana gal say, think that draft pick the Pels sent it to Atlanta falls in the 8-9 range. Man, I'm hopeful, Louisiana gal. I really am hopeful. I've been watching some people's tankathon, and it's been like number 4, number 6, number 7. I'm like, man, it gotta fall out the top 4, yo. Just because, like, if we go to recent drafts and we look at like the top 4 picks, let's say Jabari, you could say Scoot, you could say Reed, Shepard, even Dylan Harper to a lesser degree. There's some guys you could say, oh, well, yeah, I'll probably take him over those guys. And Derek Queen, I mean, over those guys, maybe. But still, bro, it's like, if that pick lands in the top 4, it just looks bad. Optically, it's just bad. And God forbid that player turns into a monster, because we don't know what's going to happen with Peterson. Because Peterson may drop to like 3 in the draft. Shit, he might drop further than that if the controversy keeps surrounding him. He might drop to like 4. So, man, it could end up being a weird nightmare scenario, honestly. Yeah, this unit is playing a lot of iso ball. They feeling themselves a little too much. You got to hit singles. Put the fries in the bag. Say anyone can tell our coaching staff is brain dead. Yeah, well, shit, almost anyone. Almost anyone, Meech. You'd be surprised who can't tell. Let me see. Don, you think they blame him for the Willie Fire and Don Pool? J. Cal say Fave doing the team at this point. Who you talking about, J. Cal? Malik say, I feel like the rookies would have come off the bench. Should have come off the bench the whole season, despite when they were playing well. I think we legit be the 10th seed right now at minimum. I do think some injuries played a part of that, because if you look at Eve Messi, he had some injuries. Then Zion was out for a little while. Then Herb was out for a little while. Dejounte was out all season. Poole was injured. Then they ended up benching him. It was like, it almost got to the point where you had to play the rookies. And in some instances, you did have to start them. I don't know if you had to start them as long as they were starting, but at some point, you did have to start them. Whoa, Zeke, what's happening with your homie? Oh, Poole, your favorite player. Okay. See, I keep hearing how much Gail likes Borrego. I'm gonna be pissed if they bring him back next year. Oh yeah, look, take it from me. Borrego is a politician. He's a stone politician. He real cool with Mickey Loomis. Real cool with Mickey Loomis. He real cool with, a couple people in the media. Like, he's a stone cold politician, like, on the real. See, I didn't like that play right there at all. I didn't like that play at all. And we bricking from behind the arc. Sadiq Bey not having a good shooting night from behind the arc. We not getting the ball inside the arc. Jordan, oh my gosh. And see, that's why Derek Queen shouldn't be starting. That's why Derek Queen shouldn't be starting right there. Derek Queen plays like, I don't even want to say it, bro. I don't even want to say it. Derek Queen with all this flopping and this soft ass play, man, what is you doing, bro? You not getting them calls. You don't have that level of respect in the league. You're not getting that call. Why are you flopping like that? Why are you flopping like that? The defense is non-existent, really. You gotta be, look, defense non-existent. You don't even attempt to try to box out 21 on that offensive putback. Like, what are you doing, bro? You just walk in defense. Like, you just, oh my God, bro. What is he doing, dog? What is he doing? Jesus Christ. That was Queen's fault, man. That was Queen's fault. That was absolutely Queen's fault. Because he just flopped. You didn't even have to, like, he didn't have to do that at all. He didn't have to do that at all. On the possession prior, that was Carlo's fault for not shooting the ball as soon as he caught it at the top of the key. You just made like 3 fucking threes the other day. Shoot the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? What are you doing? He kind of forced Sadiq Bey hands. But with Derek Queen, to me, that flopping shit gotta stop, dog. That flinging your head back, looking for the call, that shit is bogus, bro. You gotta stop doing that. You gotta stop doing that. That shit only fly if you like Luka Doncic or somebody. Like, that don't fly for nobody on no Pelicans, man. Why you doing that? What you doing that for? Slim Side, what's happening with your homie? Yeah, Wealthy Few. Look, what you just said, that's really hitting the nail on the head, bro. His intent, that was a big 3 right there about Fears. He's always just looking to score, but he doesn't play with a sense of urgency. So that playing with a no sense of urgency, you're losing whatever advantage that you may have. B. Thomas, what's happening, bro? Fist of Black says, y'all used to get mad at Brandon for not flopping. Nah, I mean, not me. Not me. I used to get mad at Brandon for not attacking the rim and not shooting threes. He still don't attack the rim and shoot threes, but I mean, to his credit, he playing games. He ain't injured. I think you could do yourself a service. I think with Brandon, he probably could swing through contact a little bit better. Kind of like what Kevin Durant did, but I never really knew Brandon to attack the rim aggressively like that and get fouled and not complain. He just didn't attack the rim much, in my opinion. Didn't attack the rim too much, in my opinion. Let me see. Brandon just didn't play. D-Way Fears way more talented than Queen. Whoa! Shout out to everybody in the building, man. If you're in the building, make sure you take a second, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Yo, bro, we about to be at 60,000, son. Boy, the Pelicans so lucky that these dudes missing easy-ass shots. Really. Shoot that shit, Carlo. Fuck. There you go. Shoot the ball. Shoot that shit, man. Shoot that shit. Shoot that shit, man. Shoot that shit every time. Fuck. They ain't got nobody they can really bench you for right now. Shoot that shit. God damn. Jay Steen, shout out to you, fam. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the building. But yo, man, we at I think we 10 subs away from 60,000, y'all. We 10 subs away from 60,000 subs. I'm trying to get people on the channel used to seeing some wrestling content, because I posted that wrestling content and people was like, yo, what is this? Yo, brother, like, what is this? Is it music? Is it wrestling? Like, what is you doing? Is it basketball? What are you doing? So I'm trying to get people used to seeing the wrestling content as well, since we ain't really have no games to talk about. But man, we 10 subs away from 60,000. I think I'm gonna have to drop a song. I'm gonna have to drop a new song if we hit 60, or when we hit 60. But shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate all y'all support. Look, that was a good first quarter, man. D-Way, you absolutely right. That was a good first quarter. But here's the thing. We should be up by 20, y'all. We should be up by like 20 right now. We let them go on a bullshit run. They missed a lot of easy buckets. They missed a lot of easy buckets, bro. They missed a lot of easy buckets. You have to be able to deliver and take advantage of those misses. That Carlo 3 and that Fierce 3, those were huge buckets. You got to be able to take advantage of those opportunities and extend these leads, because right now the Pelicans aren't really shooting that well. Matter of fact, let's look at the 3-point percentages right now. Let's look at the numbers right now, man. Yo, Brock, what's happening with your homie? All right, so right now, Golden State is 3 for 10, right? Golden State is 3 for 10 from beyond the arc. The Pelicans are 3 for 13 from beyond the arc. If these numbers are updated, they're 3 for... Let me refresh this shit just to make sure they updated, because you know sometimes NBA should be tripping. Yeah, so look, the Pelicans are shooting 23% from beyond the arc. That's not very good. It's not very good. We gotta get that up to at least 30. You know what I'm saying? Because Golden State isn't gonna miss forever. And the last thing you want is for them to go on a hot streak and start making some of those bunnies that they've been missing. Because right now they shooting 32% from the field. The Pelicans shooting 50% from the field, but we not taking advantage of every opportunity. Like, Right now, we got 4 turnovers to their 6. We should have at least one less turnover, that being the Derek Queen one, to be honest. And we not getting to the line. Luckily, they not getting to the line. So we just got to stay focused, man. We got to keep hitting singles. Got to keep hitting singles. Chad say the Carlo corner is a sure thing. Yeah, man, that's what I've been advocating for. Look, if Carlo can shoot like 37%, 40% from the corner, man, you're ecstatic with that. You're ecstatic. And especially on that contract he on, man, you ecstatic with that. Like, seriously. You take that 10 times out of 10. Zeke say you might need another channel for the WWE and the music. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, especially for the wrestling. I probably could keep the music over here, but especially with the wrestling. Because I'm like, damn, I don't know if people really watch wrestling like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know Zeke watch it. I know a few of us watch it in here because I see the comments. But it's like, I don't know. I gotta really think about it. Say defensively, I don't like the Fierce Pool Queen together. Just tweaking, I agree with you. Yeah, I don't like that lineup defensively. I think you got to at least have one of Bryce McGowan's out there in that scenario. But that's the thing. It's like you got Bryce out there. Who is he playing ahead of in that lineup? And it's either Fierce or Pool, right? Because I think you can't take Queen out because Queen is quote-unquote your backup 4 or 5. So in that situation, who do you taking out the lineup, right? So, but yeah, I don't like that lineup defensively at all. Because you got an undersized point guard with an undersized 2. All they got to really do is get downhill to the rim, and that's easy pickings for Golden State. Look at Kevon Looney. Kevon Looney like, man, I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's free money. Kevon getting a free $8 million. Got to box out. That was a nice attempt right there about Dejounte Murray, but now we giving up offensive rebounds. Look, we gave up an offensive rebound that led to a 3. Come on, man. That's why we losing on the boards, B. Thomas, giving up offensive boards, bro. We giving up way too many offensive boards. They was missing earlier. When they start hitting them bitches, it's going to be a real problem. All right, Queen don't know what to do. All right, you got to attack him. I didn't hate that. I like that attack right there by DQ. JKL said, keep it all here. It helps us get into it. I used to watch. Oh, for sure. I'll just keep it here. Box out. Come on. Now, that was a good loose ball foul that they didn't call. Good pass up ahead by Derek Queen. But see, look, now that was a loose ball foul by Derek Queen, but I like that he put a body on a body and went and got the fucking rebound. He didn't shy away from the contact right there. Box out. All right, now box out. Make sure we box out here. Box out. Good defense by Carlo. Box out. All right, good rebound, Carlo. Carlo just got to gain some weight. Yeah, DQ pretty nonchalant across the board, to be honest. But he's, hopefully he develops a motor. I'm not sure if that's something you could teach necessarily, but hopefully he develops a motor. All right, you got to get the ball back to the guard right there, Herb. You got to get the ball back to the guard right there. Thank God that went in. You got to get the ball back to the guard in that situation. That was a big make right there by Herb from that right corner. That was a big make. We needed that shot desperately. Oh, see. All right, all right, that was kind of bad by DQ. That wasn't his fault, but he wasn't there to help. He got, that was really the primary defender's fault. He got driven by, but DQ got to be there to help. Ooh, that was a bad pass right there by Dejounte. I guess you could have called that a kickball. Well, y'all had called that a kickball. I thought that was a bad pass, but it might have been a kickball. Box out. What's happening there? All right, see, look, that was a makeup call by the ref. But I'll take it. King Ramsey say, love wrestling. Oh, for sure, man. For sure. Appreciate you, bro. Wealthy Few say the game plan seemed more structured with DM at the point. Yeah, when he's out there getting guys to their spots, I'll definitely say that in the sense of urgency is there because they getting deflections and getting their hands on passes. Ooh, all right. Nice reach by Moses Moody there. Said the crowd in ATL for WWE Raw was dead as hell last night too. Yeah, man, I saw something last night, bro. Nice finish by get back, Poole, get back. Yeah, it was a foul, but you gotta get back. Poole. It was a foul, but you gotta get back. Look at Zion, Dejounte. Zion, look. Damn, I wish we could have gotten transition right there. That was a bad shot. That's a bad shot by Poole. He got the rebound. Slow it down, y'all. Carlo, look at Zion. Oh, that was a bad pass. You're supposed to throw it up over. Throw it over, not. All right, look. Whoa, what up with your game? What up with your brother? Yeah, that was a bad. See, Carlo was supposed to kind of throw that earlier or throw it up. Throw it up a little bit over the defender. Box out. All right, we need a timeout. We need a timeout here. We need a timeout because we sprinting up and down the fucking court. We can't get a good shot. It's way too erratic. It's bad passes. The Pelicans could have blew this game open, though. The Pelicans should be leading by 30 right now. The Pelicans really could have blew this fucking game open. Seriously. Really could have blew this game open. Lee said Queen will play better off the bench. He should be able to cook second unit bigs. I hope so. I think it depends on the matchup. But I hope so. Like, if it's Luke Cornett, we already seen him cook Luke Cornett. Oh, Zion. That was terrible defense. That was terrible defense by Zion right there. Moses Moody blew right past Zion. That was terrible defense by Zion there. Man, we got to get settled. They need to huddle up and settle the fuck down. Jordan Poole, he was upset that he didn't get the call on the layup, which he should have been upset, but he shot that erratic-ass three. Then Carlo racing up the court, he was kind of telegraphing the pass, but it was the right pass to make. He just didn't execute it well. Yeah, he got caught on that closeout. He couldn't really adjust. Like, he's always in mud. Damn, they took Herb out already? I thought Herb just got back on the floor. No, I didn't see Reed's injury. I didn't see Reed's injury. I saw, oh my God, what's her name, bro? I can't remember her name, but she got injured. I know they had to stop the match. I think she might have been concussed. I saw that. Y'all saw Rhea Ripley eye? That shit look crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I know injuries happen in the business, but fuck that. You ain't gonna curb stomp me and fuck my eye up. But that might be Rhea Ripley karma for injuring Bianca Belair. See, but Rego, just like Willie, don't know when to call a timeout, no feel for the game. Yeah, I agree, B-Time, they should have called a timeout and got everyone settled here. Because look, all right, Dejounte and Herb just came back on the court. Now Dejounte and Herb are both gone. So what? Why you sub them back in like that? Come on. You got to get that, Sadiq. I thought that was out on Sadiq, honestly. Say why Fears in already? I think they don't like the burst. I think that's a burst issue. I think they are concerned about the burst with Dejounte going up and down the court. Yeah, that's definitely out on Sadiq. That was obvious. That was obviously out on Sadiq, honestly. Yeah, I think because Herb got back into the game at the 11th-minute mark, and he subbed out at the 8-minute mark. Yeah, that was weird. Herb and Dejounte got in at the same time and subbed out at the same time. Is this the first night of a back-to-back? Do they play tomorrow or something? Because what the fuck was that? Sis War Black, what's happening with your homie? He said, how Queen playing? Right now, if I had to give him a grade, I'd probably give him a... I might give him an F so far. Darius said they don't play tomorrow. So this is a weird substitution pattern. So they would have to be concerned about the burst as it pertains to Dejounte because Fears and Sadiq Bey just came out the game. And you put them right back in the game. What the fuck? Like, I don't understand this. I don't understand this Poole Fears lineup with no defense. Like, I don't get it. I think he just trying shit right now. Like, y'all see what I'm saying? This is crazy. Louisiana Gale, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why you brought Dejounte back to start the quarter, right? He should be doing the ends of the quarter. Like, you brought him back in just to take him right back out the game. Like, I don't understand that. That was a very weird substitution pattern just now. Very weird. I don't understand why they did that at all. I don't understand this at all. Well, that's why they make the big bucks. Surely they know more than me. The fuck do I know, right? Say surprised Bryce didn't check in yet. Yeah, I think if they would have went small, you might have saw Bryce over DQ, to be honest. If like Golden State would have went super duper small, you might have saw Bryce over DQ. And I'm not sure that you won't see Bryce over DQ in the second half the way things are looking, to be honest. Because I don't know. You need some defense. DQ offensively, he not really punishing motherfuckers out there or nothing. So I don't know. D-Way said, would you like to see them go get Green? Wait, try to get Green with Zion if Zion with some screens or anything? Oh, you saying to get Green so they could maybe set some screens for Zion? Oh, get Green off Zion with some screens. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be ideal. Shit, that would be ideal. Just Tweaker said it got to be fair. Shaz Poole, McGowan's, Bay, Queen, Carlo. I think they like Fair's pace, though. Like, Fears' pace and rebounding is strong, but I just don't know how you match it up with this particular lineup. Say Pels played the next 2 games in Utah. If the coach can't win at least one of the next, win at least the 2 of the 3, yeah. Especially with Utah like pulling the plug now, everybody getting fucking surgery. I think Vince Williams just had surgery today? So yeah, they say Murray would be on a major minutes restriction. That's so crazy. All right, so he on a major minutes restriction. Why'd you start him? Just to acquiesce to his demands? Okay, if let's say you started him, you're gonna start him each quarter and take him out after like 30 seconds? Like what are we doing? Like, it's just perplexing. Oh no, DeAndre Jordan, no. DeAndre Jordan, no, boy. The way DeAndre Jordan cannot let Draymond Green get that fucking rebound in that situation, son. He cannot let Draymond Green get that offensive board in that situation. He cannot. Not Draymond. Maybe a young, spry motherfucker, but not Draymond. That was bad. That was bad. So DeAndre Jordan been okay. He been okay so far, but I don't know. He gotta be a little more mindful on them boards. Say we need both of them Utah games. You say we need both, cause let me ask y'all something. Me, I want to win every game, but y'all saying y'all need both of them games, or we sweeping Utah because you want to chase the play-in, or are you saying it because you feel like you just want to make this pick not as bad? Because me, I think the play-in is done, right? But I do want to make the pick as less valuable as possible. Fuck. That's my... What are we doing here? Oh, my God. It's like, yeah, you're not going to run out and contest Draymond like talking about it, but I ain't like that. I don't like that brand of defense, dog. The motherfucker's still a professional. Like, I don't like that brand of defense at all. Say, I didn't realize we still haven't won 20 games. Yeah, look, and that's the crazy thing, B-Timers. The team record was 2-10 when Borrego took over. 2-10. So you had 70 motherfucking games to try to go at least a little under 500. No one said you have to go win 40 games, but motherfucker, you couldn't win 30? Like, god damn, you couldn't win, like, you can't be at like 35? Oh, that was a dangerous ass pass. All right, come on, man. What? He deflected that! Borrego shit in the bed here. Borrego is shitting the bed here, man. I'm telling y'all, this lead should have been like fucking 26. This lead should have been at like 26 right now. They're giving up offensive rebounds. The only saving grace for them right now is that Golden State is injured and terrible. But this lead this is ridiculous. Dog! DeAndre Jordan is getting killed on the fucking boards. DeAndre Jordan is getting killed on the boards. You gotta move off of him. You gotta take DeAndre Jordan out. To do something about this. You gotta put Kevon Looney into something, or put Carlo into something. Like, come on, man. You got Draymond Green is killing. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Put Looney in or something. Because maybe DeAndre just tired or something, but Draymond is killing DeAndre Jordan right now. Killing him. Draymond is killing DeAndre Jordan right now on the motherfucking glass. God damn. God damn, we just gave up 2 boards in a row. God damn. What the fuck, man? Yeah, that's the thing. No structure at all. And you don't got a bunch of new players out here. It's like, what's up with this? You don't got a bunch of new players to where motherfuckers ain't never practiced together, ain't never played together, and you coming off of what, a day off or so? God damn. You say Draymond trying to have a legacy game. You look, that bucket was Draymond's first made three, but Draymond getting them offensive boards leading to opportunities, bro. Look at this motherfucker Jordy Meeks laughing and smiling. That's the thing with these dudes, bro. They always laughing and smiling and cheesing. Can we win some fucking games and then we can be happy-go-lucky? Let's win. Shit. Win some games. Say 16-8 in the last 24. Don say, Bree say, oh man, just we can say we need a good center. Yeah, we definitely need a center. Say we should be up 30. What the F is this? Yeah, D-Wade. That was my point with the Pelicans. Their issue is when the other team isn't scoring, they struggle offensively to extend leads. And that's been the problem. Right now, they shooting bad from beyond the arc, and they having a couple brain fart ass turnovers that's really doing them disservice. And they giving up offensive boards. They losing the possession battle in some of these situations. They need to go ahead and go on an offensive run because this is not sustainable. Them playing this way is not fucking sustainable. Not sustainable at all. I really would have liked to see Bryce McGowan. Boy, thank God Poole came in and got that particular rebound because I thought Draymond was about to get another one. What's this here? What we about to do? Okay. Good rebound right there. Swing it, swing. Oh! I did not like that shot by Sadiq Bey, son. Zion right there underneath the rim. I did not like that shot. And we give up another offensive board. Give up another offensive board. Another one. My God! What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Get the ball to Zion, please! Get the ball to Zion, please! Fuck! Sadiq Bey gotta relax. Get the ball to that side! What was that? Oh my God, bro! Get DeAndre Jordan off the court, man. You gotta get DeAndre off the court right here, bro. You gotta get DeAndre off the court. He's looking bad. DeAndre looking bad right now, dog. How many minutes have we gone without scoring a fucking bucket? How many minutes have we gone? Now that was a foul. No, we're just trying to survive. What is happening here? We just trying to survive. We just trying to survive. We just trying to survive, son. This is ridiculous. We gotta calm the fuck down, bro. Ice Cold say Pale should be killing this team while they struggling. No, they should be up by like 30 fucking points. HB say teams been playing zone all year and the coaching staff has not come up with a counter yet at all. You ain't tell not one fucking lie. Oh my God. What was this? A defensive three? Off ball foul. Okay. At least we in the bonus. But look, we in the bonus. Fuck. But Jesus Christ. They definitely should have called a timeout, bro. They just look lost and dazed and confused. We should be beating this team by 30 with all the shit they dealing with and how they playing. We should be winning by 30. And we at home? Oh, no. See, you leaving the door open for them to come back and whoop your ass in embarrassing fashion. That's what's happening here. Seriously. But this is bad. Louisiana got him down. Everyone except Fears being out of control right now. They got him camped in the corner. Yeah, yo, Jay Burke, what's happening, homie? Yeah, both teams looking bad. They trying to out-trash one another. And we missing free throws now. God damn. Yeah, both of these dudes they looking bad. They looking real bad. Oh, God. Now Fears clicking. Oh, my goodness. Can we get the ball in the back? Herb, what are you doing? Bruh, Herb just looked off Zion to give the ball to Fears. I don't even think Fears touched the fucking rim. Like, what is we doing? Can we get the ball in the hands of the best player? Can we get the ball in the hands of the best player on the floor? Zion is the best player on the floor right now. And we cannot get the ball in this man's hands. What are we doing? Jesus Christ. Zion, look, look, Zion, you better shoot that shit, because that's the last time you going to touch the motherfucking ball. If I'm Zion, I'm shooting the three. As soon as I touch the ball, nobody else getting it. If I'm Zion, as soon as I touch the ball, nobody else getting it. If you Zion and you watching fucking Herb Jones shoot threes, and you not shooting threes, not doing whatever you can, you tripping. You tripping. Oh yeah, they must think Zion like the nicest motherfucker in the world, the way they know him out there. Cause I would be clicking. Boy, they be like, Chaz, calm down. You ain't gotta curse us out. Like, man, they pass the ball. The fuck you think this is? Oh, DeAndre had a nice pass right there. He missed it. Get it to him. All right, look, you in the bonus. Go fast. You in the bonus. Oh my God. Dog, what is we doing, bro? Is Zion hurt? Nah, he up. Man, this dude Borrego so fucking trash, dog. I mean, just fucking trash, bro. This dude just so trash. Oh my God, dog. What up, Greg? What up with you, Greg? Yeah, it's way too much equal opportunity. It's like, how you not recognizing what happened just now? Look, credit to DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan tried to make the entry pass. He didn't think he had the angle on it. So DeAndre Jordan made the right decision. DeAndre Jordan made the right decision. But it's like, we ain't getting the call. You went how many minutes in a row without Zion getting the ball? Then he get fucking tackled. You don't pick up a technical. It's like, come on, man. You letting Draymond weak ass get away with murder like that. Draymond been trashed all season. You got to stand up for yourself and you the damn Pelicans tonight. This game should not be this close, bro. This shouldn't be no 10-point game. This should be like a 20-something point game with the Pelicans stomping a mud hole in their ass. For real, bro. Zion got to be more demonstrative. And that's the thing. My thing, if you the coach, it's like, coach, you see you haven't scored in like the last 5-6 minutes. You don't think you want to get... Look, let me see something. Hold up. That Zion 3 was the first field goal made by the Pelicans since the 9-minute and 20-second mark, y'all. That Zion 3 was the first field goal made by the Pelicans since the 9-minute and 30-second mark. Not 20-second. 9-minute and 20-second mark. Come on, bro. This is pathetic. This is unacceptable. Bing said that DeAndre shit was nice, but he can't start. He can play normal rotation minutes, but this ain't gonna work every game. Yeah, that's what I said too. It's like you used up your last sensu bean with him. Like, you asking for a lot. Like, he need to be in a rotation with Kevon Looney if you worried about defense and rebounding. You can't just leave him out on the island like that as your sole center playing big minutes. Because truth be told, Draymond kind of giving him the blues right now. I ain't gonna hold you. And look, Zion out the game, y'all. Zion has been subbed out the game. It's a 10-point game. You ain't scoring whatsoever, and Zion is subbed out the game. Liam said, correct me if I'm wrong, that is the first three he hit since his debut. Nah. I think that might be his first three this season, though. But that's not the first three he hit since his debut. I say Zion be closing his eyes on his drive. Dre be sunning it with pure IQ. I think, Draymond was in help defense there. I thought that was a foul personally, and our ATO is a Herb Jones 3. Oh my God. Dog, the Pelicans should be winning this game by like 25 fucking points, bro. This is pathetic, dog. This is pathetic, bro. Like, seriously, this really is pathetic. Oh my God. This really, and we give up another offensive rebound, dog. We give up another offensive rebound. They saying Trey got like a contusion. I'm guessing because this season is a lost season, they not really. Man, what is Herb doing? Man, get Herb the fuck out of here, bro. This man just gave up. This man back was totally turned. Gives up an offensive rebound. He didn't know what was going on. Herb literally had no idea what just happened. I guess he thought the ball had went out of bounds. This man had no idea what just happened. Then fouled the fucking... Oh my God, man. This dude stinks, bro. God damn. What is we doing? And look, now we forced the challenge. We got 4 timeouts left. 4 timeouts. So if we lose this challenge, we going into the second half with 3 timeouts. And well, fuck, the way it looked like we already about to lose timeout. Mind you, Golden State has 5 timeouts. Was Herb out? Well, Herb that ooh, yeah, that looked like it looked like the ball was out his hands first, but he definitely grabbed his hand. There ain't no argument about that. He grabbed his hand. That old delicate ass call. Like, come on, bro. But see, that was a brain fart by Herb. Because it's like, on that miss, after that miss, what were you so distracted by to where you didn't know where the ball was and you didn't know that the ball was still in play? Like, what were you distracted by in that situation? What could you have been distracted by? Like, man, come on. I know we getting killed on the boards. Let's take a look at this fucking box score, bro. We gotta be getting killed on the boards. We gotta be getting killed on the boards, bro. This is crazy. All right, so the Pelicans got 32 rebounds to our 26. We getting killed on the fucking boards, bro. We getting killed on the boards. That's really the difference in this game, to be honest. The fact that we can't end possessions with a fucking rebound. We can't score offensively. This is embarrassing. So did we win the challenge? So it's no foul, but it's out of bounds. Okay. Oh my God, man. Bree said this team need a good coach. I promise it's a playoff team. This is at least a play-in contender, right? They might not be a surefire play-in team. This is at least a play-in contender, bro. Like, God damn. They just do so much goofy shit, and the coaching staff so goofy. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Louisiana guy said, I hate that I was born in Louisiana. I should not be subjected to this miserable ass franchise. Yeah, this is bad, boy. I'm like, damn, my parents couldn't meet nowhere else. What the fuck? Y'all ain't never wanted to travel? All right, now, Dejounte, we in the bonus. Get the ball to Zion. Oh, my God, Derek. 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 I can't even say what I want. Man, if I wasn't a black man, I would really speak my mind, bro. I can't even say what I want to say. I can't even say what I want to say. That was a terrible fucking shot, bro. That's all I can say. Then he gives up a 3 on the opposite end. I can't even really speak my mind freely, dog. I can't even really speak my mind freely. I don't know what this man man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That was a nice ass pass. Box out. Ah! Nope. This lead about to be cut down to fucking 6. Oh my God, bro. Me say it's actual people that will sit here and defend this coaching champion for him to be coach next year. Hey man, some people you'll be shocked at what people will do for access. I'll say that. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. We taking these broken ass jumpers. We got the worst person shooting, not the worst person. We got some of the worst people taking these shots though. Get the ball to the best player, bro. How difficult is that? How difficult is it to get the ball to the best player? You have 2 made field goals. No, look, bro, they got 3 made field goals in the last 10 minutes. Zion has 2 of them. Get the ball to the best player. What are we fucking doing? Do I sound like fucking Steve Urkel here? Is this rocket science? Get the ball to the best player. Jesus Christ. You in the bonus. Why y'all settling for threes? Attack downhill. You're in the bonus. They don't even have a fucking real center on the floor right now. God damn. This is pathetic. They'll make you. I don't even fucking curse. I didn't even start cursing until I started watching the Pelicans. I didn't used to curse at all. I don't even curse like this in my real life. This is pathetic. D-Way said Herb JB's best player. Yeah, look, it's crazy. Who would... boy, I about to say, who you passing to? Good pass. Ah, that's a foul. Call the fucking foul, man. He fouled Sadiq Bey, bro. But again, Dejounte, why is you looking off Zion for Derek Queen in the corner? If you Dejounte, why are you looking off Zion for Derek Queen in the corner? Again, I think the Pelicans might have five made field goals this quarter, bro. They might have like 5 made field goals this quarter. Dejounte, what are you doing? Oh my God, this fucking string bean just had back-to-back stupid plays, bro. This man just had back-to-back stupid fucking plays, bro. Back-to-back. You just looked off Zion for Derek Queen in the corner. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This nigga shaped like a fucking Marlboro. Like, get out of here, man. Oh, my God, dog. These dudes crazy, bro. These dudes really fucking brain dead. And to me, this is all, to me, like Zion, cut it out with the nice shit. Cut it out with the nice shit, bro. Cut it out with the nice shit. Ain't nowhere in the world nobody out here dick riding Borrego after this performance. What is he doing? Look at this, bro. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Brandon Clark said, this Zion for I be cursing the ass out there and give me the ball. Yo, he got to say something at this point. Man, these dudes, man, come on, bro. Man, these dudes mentally not there, dog. These dudes are mentally not there. The Pelicans scored, let's see, 2, 5. Hold on, let me put it on here so y'all can see it. Man, the Pelicans scored like, what, 12 points that fucking quarter? What was that? This dude, Dejounte, out his rabbit ass mind on the last 2 possessions. The fuck is he doing? The fuck is he doing? You're supposed to be the point guard. You're supposed to recognize time and situation. Why would you do a skip pass to Derek Queen? Let's go 15 points in the 15 points in the second quarter. You do a skip pass to Derek Queen, who then passes to Sadiq Bey. Yes, look, Sadiq Bey was fouled. Yes. But come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, this is stupidity, dog. This is fucking stupidity. Seriously, dog. This is stupidity, son. Straight up and down, this is stupidity. Y'all, and that's the thing. You're not even making no threes. Then motherfucker, like, on the next possession, he like, I'm going rogue. Pick up an offensive foul, 4-point swing. Now, you're only up by 7. You should be up by 27. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. And well, how many minutes DeAndre played? DeAndre played 12 minutes. So you can't really blame it on them trying to implement a new guy into the system. You know, it's going to take some time. Man, shut the fuck up. This dude barely played minutes consistently. Like, in a row. He barely played, like, minutes in a row. So it's like, man, come on. The rotations was stupid. Everything was stupid. Whole second quarter was fucking stupid from the beginning. Stupid ass rotations. Why you starting this man in the second quarter, then you take him out like 2 minutes later? Like what the fuck was that? Like what's the point of that? Man, get this dude the fuck up out of here. This dude Borrego sucks. This dude Borrego fucking sucks, man. And now I'm close. I'm close to keeping it a little bit too real, to be honest. Cause I mean, come on, bro. Come on. This is crazy, dog. There's no way in the world you can defend this guy, man. There's no way in the world you can defend this guy. Let me read some of these comments, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't been. If you aren't subscribed yet, we're 10 subs away from 60,000. I appreciate everybody's support who've been rocking with me on this channel, man. No, we keeping it real over here. We ain't got no picks. We ain't got no picks, and the Pelicans don't got no good players right now. Ain't got no coach neither. What the fuck? Meat say Poole 2 for 7, Bay 2 for 7. Man, we can't hit shit from behind the arc, dog. And some of them shots are actually bad shots, honestly. But we just can't hit shit from behind the arc, bro. Just because that Herb got to go, I'm sorry. Man, that's why I was advocating for Herb going last year, dog. Whoa, what up with you, Jaden? I was, last offseason, I was advocating for him to go last offseason. Like, to me, I saw the writing on the wall with her, honestly. Like, I just saw it. I saw it, bro. Like, no. Come on, bro. Bing said Bay usually turns up around the third, fourth quarter usually. Yeah, he's a second half rhythm guy, but it's like, that's my thing with the Pelicans. Like, the Pelicans don't dominate teams enough, dog. Like, the Warriors are totally fucked up. No Kuminga, no Jimmy, no Steph. They probably missing some motherfuckers I'm not even thinking of. And it's a 7-point game at home. And you got everybody. You got Dejounte back. You're 100. Well, aside from Messi and Trey, you're like what, 80% healthy or something, 85% healthy, and you in a real dogfight with these motherfuckers, man. Come on, man. You smoking big rocks or little rocks? This is pathetic. Jaden, what up with your homie? Say nobody's made more than 2 field goals outside of Zion. That's pathetic, dog. Meech, that is pathetic. That's unbelievable. Honestly, you telling me that? That's unbelievable. Like, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. No hand holding Jeff Ted like it is. Man, man. This is crazy, bro. B. Thomas say in a fight for their life against Santos, Pat, Spencer, Melton, Green, and Moody. Yeah, and it's like in post. And it's like, bro, them dudes not even like playing well. They giving you every opportunity to blow them out the game. You think Draymond want to play fucking 35 minutes tonight? Hell no. Me say them dudes don't care about winning. I think they just ain't got no leadership and direction, bro. Because it ain't no way in the world, if I'm the head coach, I see Zion playing defense. Zion just shot a 3. Oh, shit. And I can't score. Oh, Zion. Get the ball to Zion. We going to just live with whatever happens. Get the ball to Zion. Whatever happens, happens. Get the ball to Zion. Zion needs to be finishing every possession for the rest of this quarter. And what they do, they look him off the next 2 possessions. Sub him out. Sub him back into the game. Derek Queen shoots an air ball from the left corner. Thankfully, Zion got the motherfucking rebound. Look, 2 of the shot attempts Zion got is from him getting the offensive rebounds and putbacks this quarter. Like, what is we doing? Give the ball to your best player. He's the best player on the court, period. He's not just the best player on your team right now. He's the best player on the court, period. Give him the ball, man. P. Fowler, what up with your sis? How you doing? Shout out to P. Fowler in the building. Levon Bullock say, Bay trying to force the 3. Yeah, Sadiq does that sometimes. Sadiq does that a little too often for my liking. Try to force that 3, especially from the wings. If you're doing it from the corner, I ain't really tripping. But I don't like them no pass possession wings. I mean, no pass possessions where as soon as he touched the ball, he launched it from 3. He's not efficient enough from beyond the arc to be doing that. Just Tweakers said Herb a good rotational defender, but off ball he's fell off. But on ball he's fell off. I'm sorry. Even last year his on ball defense wasn't good before the injury. That was my position as well. Just tweaking. I totally agree with you. I think Herb too skinny and his feet too slow right now. I don't know if it's a rhythm thing. I know he couldn't really lift no weights this offseason because of his shoulder injury. But man, he is bad. Say Zion playing dumb though. I don't blame him today. I don't really know how you say that, to be honest, just tweaking. Let me see. King Ramsey say, I want Zion to curse everybody out and flip the damn bench over. I can't say him doing it. Just not his personality in my opinion, but he needs to get a personality or he needs to get an advocate. But my thing is the coach is supposed to be your advocate. It's like, do you want to win or not, coach? The coach got to be the advocate in that situation. Yeah, our offense is terrible, Kelvin. Like, people point to all them goofy-ass advanced stats. People, whoa, what's that with your name, Ward? People be posting to them goofy-ass advanced stats like, oh, my God, they're top 10 in passes per possession. Like, who cares? Who cares? They're fucking losing. They're losing. What the fuck are you talking about? You think I care how they lose? No, I want them to win. Go win some fucking games, man. I don't care about that shit. You can be bottom in the league in every category if you winning. I don't give a fuck. But if you, man, I don't know. People weird. It's politics and relationships. That shit is goofy to me. Greg say if we see he needs the ball, they should see it. Facts. Jay Burke say both teams cheats from 3, 5 for 24, 6 for 26. It's terrible. Terrible. Louisiana Gale said, what's your top 3 moves that the organization must make this offseason? I think you absolutely have to address center. absolutely have to address starting point guard and perimeter shooting. If it were up to me, the guys that I would try to move off of this roster this all season would be Herb Hawkins and I guess both of Jordan Poole and Dejounte Murray if possible. I just don't think. I don't know. It depends on what the next coaching staff would want with Jordan Poole. Because if the next coaching staff like, nah, it's this guy, me and Poole cool, then that's one thing. With DeJounte, it's really based on what's available in the market. But Herb, I think you gotta move Herb before that new contract kick in. Because I think Herb is on a bad contract personally. And I said that as soon as that extension happened. You can't have a player like Herb Jones making close to $20 million if you're not a winning team. Like Herb, no. Like, that's like, y'all remember like Thabo Cephalosha and Andre Roberson and guys like that? Like, you gotta, the only way shit like that works is if you're on a winning team. If you're not on a winning team, you can't have no terrible ass contracts like that on the books. That shit look crazy. Imagine being fucking you 14th, 15th in the league, and you like, man, we about to go give Tony Allen $20 million. You wouldn't do that. That's stupid. So, Fitz Blackstone said Khalil Ware, Davion Mitchell would solve both problems. Yeah, they would. I don't know how available they would be, truthfully, especially not for what the Pelicans have available. Levon said, I know he was talking about Poole. He deleted it, though. Jaden said, Chaz, you think Herb had a good first half in this game on defense? I think Herb had a great first half on defense tonight. How you think Herb? I think Herb sucked all night, honestly. Whoa, that sounds crazy. My bad. I think Herb's been terrible across the board. Right? I think he was okay in the first quarter versus Pods, and he just been a non-factor generally. I think he's been a non-factor generally. King Sam say, would you rather have Klingon or Sarr? I'm a Sarr believer. I think Sarr's going to be really good. For the Pelicans, I would probably rather have Sarr. If the Pelicans had more, if the Pelicans had a point guard and more perimeter talent, I'd probably rather have Klingon. Because I think you need a large body, strong center like that, especially in this division. But keep in mind, a lot of bigs are leaving the division. Like Anthony Davis left. Who else just fucking left the division? Jaren Jackson Jr. just left. So those are two notable centers that bigs, quote unquote bigs, that just left the division. I feel like I missed. Zubac just left. You know what I'm saying? But I like Alex. I think Alex is good. Louisiana Gal said Kuminga has 23, 6, and 4 and 18 minutes. If people try to tell me he wouldn't be healthy, that's my thing. Like, I just saw Benedict Mathurin, right, the other day. He missed the game winner, but he had another good game. And people are like, well, all he does is score. It's like, you talking about all he does is score. You got motherfuckers on this team that all they do is nothing. They don't do nothing. They don't do anything. They can't average. They could be an empty gym. They're not gonna drop no 23 fucking points. It could be an empty gym with all the lights on, and you spot them 10 points. They're not gonna average 23. Like, people just lame, son. Like, they want to go with narratives instead of what's going the fuck on. Like, that's why, like, you gotta watch being too close, to certain players, like, or having relationships that are a little too close to where you lose objectivity. Because a lot of the people saying this have relationships with some of these players. So they're going to advocate for the players because they got relationships with them. But me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm cool with some of these people too, but at the end of the day, business is business. Ain't no way in the world you're going to tell me a motherfucker that just scored 23, 6, and 4 in 18 minutes can't be used or utilized, and you one of the worst fucking teams in the NBA. Greg say think the Wizards will be better than the Pelicans next year. It's tough to say because they're in the East. But it's also tough to say because Anthony Davis always hurt. It's tough to say. It's tough to say, to be honest. And Trey been hurt a lot also. It's tough. Yeah, they treating the Pelicans like, man, these young guys, we don't want to break this team up. It's like, dog, honestly, is Herb really that much more, like, is Herb really that much better than Kenny Hustle? Like, if we being real, like, is he really that much better than Kendrick Williams? I'm talking about, like, is he $20 million better? No, not really. It's like, I don't know. He's obviously a better player, but I'm just saying, like, come on, dude. Like, no, like, nah. People out there fucking mind. People going for cones. You telling me Cam Thomas, you don't need Cam Thomas and Ben Mathurin. Like, meanwhile, you just scored 15 points in the second quarter. You just scored 15 points in the second quarter. And if some of that came off of free throws and you too good for Cam Thomas and Ben Mathurin, shut up. If you don't shut the fuck up, like, get out of here, man. People weird. Like, I don't want that in my locker room. Man, then get your ass the fuck out the locker room. Go sit down somewhere. We got too many of yous in the locker room. That's why we can't fucking win. But anywho, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Again, the Pelicans should be leading by 20-some points, dog. 20-some points. The Pelicans up 7. Pelicans up 7. This is pathetic. And you know what the narrative is going to be? If the Pelicans lose this game, win or lose, you see how Zion made that three? It's going to be, yeah, you know, he took a three and he made one. He should be doing that. He should be taking more of those every game. I mean, come on, man. You can't win when your best player has one move. And it's like, are you watching this game? Are you watching the game? Now, personally, I think Zion should average at least 2 threes a game. That's my personal opinion. But it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you watching this game? That shit is ugly. Where's the coach? God damn. All right, so DeAndre Jordan starting the second half. So hopefully DeAndre can bounce back. Hopefully DeAndre can bounce back because DeAndre Jordan had a really rough first half. He had a couple nice plays, but he gave up way too many offensive boards in my opinion. What up, GSP? Said he gonna blame Zion for having 0 assists. Man, like this is ugly. But I'm like, again, even with the point Zion shit, it's like at the end of quarters or the end of halves, the ball should be in Zion's hands, period. Oh, look, Sadiq Bey post up on the ATO. Here's Moody. Oh my God. This is terrible, bro. This is terrible, bro. This is awful fucking basketball, dog. This is awful basketball. Again, it's second half. The best player on the court isn't getting the ball. This man just posted up. It ain't like he got no crazy averages this season in the post. Like, Sadiq Bey is shooting a terrible percentage in the post this season. So it's like, why do we keep going to this like it's a go-to moneymaker? Like, it doesn't work, bro. It doesn't work. Like, what are we doing here? All right, somebody got to run. Okay. Oh, my God. That's Dejounte fault. That's Dejounte fault. I'm blaming Dejounte on that. You should have brought the ball out as the point guard. Because my thing is this. If you can score, look, if you can start, you can take blame. If you can start, you can be accountable. That's my position. If you can start, you can be accountable. Because it was a well, I guess if you want to call it 2-on-2 at best, fast break situation. You kick it to Herb in the corner. Herb pump fakes. Defender flies by. Herb takes a rhythm dribble and shoots and misses the fucking shot. Then it leads to a 4-point swing because Draymond scores on the other end. I'm sorry. Then it leads to a 5-point swing because Draymond scores on the other end. This is pathetic. Big bucket right there big and one right there for DeAndre Jordan. Fizz Black Star said, what would you say about Borrego if he sits Herb for Sadiq when Trey returns? I would say at least he got half a brain. At least he got half a motherfucking brain because he gave Herb every opportunity to succeed at this point. I'm not really sure what more him or anyone could do, honestly, because, I mean, look, Herb was an all NBA defender a couple years ago. You're going to give him the benefit of the doubt, especially at coming off an extension. Well, after signing an extension, but enough is enough, bro. How much how much more do you really need to see? Because he's not, I don't know. And it ain't just Herb. It ain't like it's just Herb who should have been out the starting lineup. But, I mean, come on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look, that went in. But that was a terrible possession for Dejounte. No pass. Just, oh, my God. Can't get around the screen. That's third foul on Herb. That's Zion's fault for falling asleep right there. That foul on Herb is Zion's fault. That foul on Herb is Zion's fault. Zion fell asleep right there. Zion, yeah, but Zion still ain't touched the ball to D-Wade's point in the second half. Again, like, my thing is this. I just can't imagine a situation where I'm trying to think of somebody who's not really vocal. Let's say like Tim Duncan. I can't imagine a scenario to where Tim Duncan is going pretty much whole quarters without touching the basketball. I just couldn't imagine a scenario like that. Like, seriously. This don't got nothing to do with, like, going away from a heliocentric offense. This team is dumb. Yeah, imagine Kawhi. Like, Kawhi don't even really talk like that. This is a dumb team. That's really what it boils down to. It's dumb. And it's an extension of the coaching staff. Because the fact that you made motherfuckers think this is okay is outrageous. The fact you think this is okay is outrageous. Oh, my God. Boy, the Pelicans lose this game. They got so many bad losses this season. It's tough to say what would be the worst. So it's a 3-point game, y'all. 3-point game. Pelicans gave up so many offensive boards. This is ridiculous. We giving up so many offensive boards. This is like a waste of time, honestly. Yeah, it's like Jokic. Imagine Jokic just not touching the ball, period. And that's my thing. Like, he got a call for the ball. I'm the best player on the team. Why the fuck I got a call for the ball? Give me the, like, what? To what end? Good defense right there. Oh, that's a terrible ass call. That is a terrible ass call. Yeah, on that live, I like the decision, but you got to know your personnel right there. I like that. It was the right decision, but yeah, DeAndre probably good for one dunk, every few games. I don't think that was the best the best pass to make right there if you Zion. But my thing is, what's the alternative? If you go in, do you get fouled? And if you get fouled, do you get the call? That becomes the question. Say all those players can use their offhands or shoot jump. But how does that relate to getting the ball, Fist of the Black Star? Let's say Zion literally had one arm. Let's say he only got one arm, period. He don't even got an other arm. How does that relate to not getting the ball if I'm head and shoulders the best player out here? Like, I'm head and shoulders the best player. There's no one on the court better than me. Why can't I get the ball? And that's kind of crazy to say, though, Fist of the Black Star, considering Zion had a right-hand finish. I don't know if he had more than one, but he had at least one right-hand finish. And he had a three. So that would be a jumper and finishing with the offhand. But I get your point. I do get your point. Got to make your free throws, though, pal. Got to make your free throws count. You don't get many of them bitches. You got to make them count when you get there. That shit was halfway down, too. That's just the Pelicans' luck tonight. No, NBA TV got to work on this shit for real, for real. Because NBA TV just said that that's an and one for Zion. But they got him shooting 2 free throws. NBA TV need to really work on this shit. Well, League Pass. I'm saying NBA TV. I meant to say League Pass. Let me refresh this. Hold up. Let me refresh this. Let's see. We get back to it. All right. Now the lead is down to 3. Boy. This is sad. This is a sad state of affairs right now. This is a very brain dead situation right now, honestly. Say, are the Pelicans gonna get that NBA introduction for TV like those other teams? I'm not sure what you mean. I don't know if I had seen that, Bing. I'm not sure. Not sure if I had saw if I seen that yet. What you're referring to? God damn, man, DeAndre looked bad, dog. DeAndre Jordan looked bad. DeAndre Jordan looked bad. This is terrible offense, bro. This is garbage offense. Just garbage offense. Straight up and down garbage. Straight up and down garbage. Not paying attention. Not paying attention. DeAndre Jordan turned back into a pumpkin. Them screens and shit not really hitting no more. You got Carlo coming in. Hopefully Carlo can provide some type of offense and spacing. It's just ugly. It's just ugly. It's just ugly right now, for real, bro. This is crazy to see. I don't even understand what's happening right now. So now we got what, 2 timeouts for the rest of the half? Do we got 2 timeouts for the rest of the half? So you should be winning by 20, but it's a 1 possession game. Yeah. This is pathetic, bro. This really is pathetic. Seriously. It's Dejounte's first game back, so you got to give him some grace, but come on, man. This is pathetic. This is pathetic, bro. But my thing is, if you can start, it's like they say, if you can hunt, you can hear. If you can start, then you can be accountable. So we're going to see, even with DeAndre Jordan, like DeAndre Jordan having a really, really bad game. Let me look at everything. See the Warriors gaining confidence. They see the Pelicans can't score. Yeah, that's what it is. Jess, what up with you, Jess? Janice said we got 3 left. Okay, because they won that challenge, right? So, okay, they got 3 left. Pelicans just a poorly coached team, man. It's painfully obvious, bro. I don't think Borrego should be coaching in the NBA, period. Like, to me, he shouldn't be coaching in the NBA, period. Shout out to Janet, Jess, and Sauce in the building. Sauce said, bro, I can't stand how motherfuckers put the cape on for JB. No way this game should be this close. No, there's no way in hell this should be no competitive game. There's no way in hell this should be no competitive game. I don't even remember who started for Golden State. This is inexcusable. This is totally inexcusable. Like, there's no way this should be competitive. And honestly, let me look at this box score real quick. Let me look at this box score because I'm trying to. People talking about, well, with Dejounte back, what do you do with Trey? I'm like, man, what you can say that about a few of these guys. A few of these motherfuckers starting spot shouldn't be in stone. This shit is pathetic. Like, straight up and down. Now, to be fair, the Pelicans should have more than 9 free throws. The Pelicans should have at least 15 free throws at minimum. Because they hacking the fuck out the Pelicans. I know Sadiq Bey should have at least about 8 free throws alone. Zion should have about 6. They hacking the fuck out the Pelicans. But DeAndre Jordan right now, he been really bad tonight. DeAndre been really bad tonight. That second game with DeAndre has always been pretty bad. So now the Pelicans got to come out. They got to score in this possession. They got to get a stop. They got to score again. It's come on, man. This is crazy, bro. Bing said, what's the starting lineup after Murphy come back? Hopefully it's just Dejounte. I don't even know who the center would be in that situation. If Eve is back, maybe Eve, maybe Looney. It got to be a starter, I presume. But Dejounte, a center, I'm guessing, of some sort. Trey, Bay, and Zion. I think you got to send Herb to the bench, honestly. Because I don't know what starting him does for you. And just like that, the game is tied, y'all. You gave up oh my God. And Sadiq Bey comes out and turns it over. This is pathetic, dog. This is pathetic. This really should get Borrego fired. This should be the game to get Borrego fired, honestly. This should be the game to get Borrego fired. It probably won't be, but it should certainly be up for consideration. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, even if you win this game, it's been so bad that it's unbelievable. Oh my God, Herb fucking terrible, dog. Herb is so terrible, bro. This really should, like, Herb is so terrible, bro. This is terrible. This is terrible, bro. This man just filed a 3-point shooter after not doing jack shit. This man got more fouls than points. And it's not the first time that's happened. Sadiq Bey just went totally fucking rogue. It's like, come on, man. Come on, man. You said not Dejounte first game back. Dejounte had little to no effect on this game so far tonight. This could have been anybody. This could have been anybody. But Borrego does this all the time. He just lost twice to the fucking Bucks. You just got your ass beat twice to the Bucks. Like, this dude, he just bad, honestly. He just a bad coach. Just a bad coach, man. Like, this guy's awful. Like, this is totally inexcusable. And really, this happened, no matter what happens, this team's second quarter was a major catalyst for this game, bro. Because the way they performed, or lack thereof, in that second quarter was inexcusable. Just totally inexcusable, bro. No good team, or not even, well, the Pelicans not good. I'm not even going to say good team. No team, period, should score 15 points in the modern day NBA in a quarter. Mind you, they was in a bonus for like the last 4 minutes of the quarter. Like, come on, man. Whoa, I'm him forever. Appreciate you, bro. He said, I'm starting to see the ISO ball shit again. Facts. Like, again, Sadiq Bey, like, shout out, Sadiq Bey had a solid season. But who are you to go rogue? Like, who are you to go rogue in these scenarios? Right? Now, Fears just had a terrible turnover. Oh, man, I don't know what's about to happen here. I feel like Jordan Poole forced it right there. He totally forced it. So both of your guards just had terrible turnovers. You don't get Zion the ball. You're not getting your best player the ball who just scored. Both of your guards just had terrible fucking turnovers. We finally got Bryce McGowan's in the game. He ice fucking cold. Oh my God, bro. This is terrible, dog. This is terrible. You got Bryce McGowan's in the game who ice fucking cold, hasn't played all night because you had to bench Herb trash ass. You give up another offensive board. This man the worst coach in basketball, bro. This man is the worst coach in basketball. This man is the worst coach in basketball, bro. Hands down. Hands down. The worst coach in basketball, hands fucking down, bro. Hands down. Jordan Poole overpenetrates, slips, fumbles the fucking ball. I don't even know what Fierce was thinking. I guess he thought it was off on Golden State. He just let the ball go out of bounds. Man, what is we? Man, these dudes trash, dog. This is trash. This trash, dog. This is trash. This is trash. That's again. If I thought for sure when they was running that break and Zion was on the right, I thought for sure Fierce was gonna pass to Zion right there. I was like, oh, he probably see him on the right side right there. Don't pass the ball. I'm like, oh my God, bro. What is y'all doing, son? Like, this is it's kind of funny on the cool. I'm like, it's kind of funny, but a game like this, I'm hoping this cements that there's no way that Borrego gets this job. I'm really hoping this cements that there's no way he gets this job, bro. I really hope this cements that there's no way he gets this job, because Borrego's a fucking garbage. Borrego's fucking garbage, bro. He's garbage. He is garbage. He is garbage. Like they're straight up and down trash. See, Breeze said we need Rondo or Avery Johnson. Yeah, my preference would be Rondo out of Milwaukee, man. That would be my preference. And that's the thing. Again, I said this the other game, right? I'm not a Darvin Ham fan or advocate, but you have to be crazy to turn up your fucking nose at Darvin Ham with the way Borrego has coached this season. You have to be out of your mind. Borrego has been god fucking awful. He's been god awful. Like, there's no way in hell you can realistically turn up your nose at Darvin Ham or anybody, Kevin Ollie, anybody with the way Borrego is coached. It would just have to be a situation. Whoa, 504 boy, appreciate you, my dog. Yo, 504, I hope you're not still in New York, bro, because now y'all got another snowstorm. We just got some of that shit here. I hope you're not still in New York, big dog. But, like, you would have to be out of your mind. You would have to be out of your mind and look, again, I'm not a Darvin Ham fan or advocate. I'm not a big three right there by Jordan Poole. I'm not a Kevin Ollie fan or advocate. But, good. I'm happy you back home, bro. But you had to be crazy to turn down those guys for Borrego. Borrego sucks. Justine said, can anyone explain the thought process of paying $100 million to a guy that shoots 20% from three, can't execute a layup, but once in the blue moon makes a somewhat okay, decent defensive play? I'm presuming you're talking about Herb there. I think in that scenario, honestly, I think since he was expiring, he would have been an expiring contract this upcoming offseason. So I think they wanted to maintain some type of value on that deal, but I can't imagine they would have thought that he would be this bad. I just can't imagine that anyone would have thought that he would be this bad, because this is really unpredictable, to be honest. Him being this bad is totally unpredictable. Oh my God, both of them rookies just shit the bed. Queen especially. Queen offense is so bad. God damn. Queen shit the bed just now. Get the ball. This is the crazy part. Now, Jordan Poole just hit a three. They looked off Jordan Poole for some ridiculous ass whatever. Like, I don't even know what happened just now. Jack and Margella say they don't run no type of offense, no easy buckets for anyone, relying on Sadiq Bey, ISO, bully balls. And that's the crazy part. They relying on Sadiq Bey and on post-ups, and Sadiq Bey don't be hitting that shit. That's not like a efficient shot that he just dominates. This not like a Robin Lopez hook shot the way, like, that's a stupid ass shot, but they go in. He never make that shit most of the time. The record. What is the Pelicans record right now? Hold on. Let me see. Pelicans record. I know it's bad. Fuck. That's a damn shame, nigga, to stop counting the record. The Pelicans 16-42, 14th in the West. 16-42, 14th in the West. This is terrible. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. You almost gotta start telling people you from a city that don't have a team. But you can't have a football team neither. That way you don't lose either way. But this is trash. This is god awful, man. Why is Pods cooking? Shit, he did Carlo dirty just now, in my opinion. He called dirty. Our help defense been terrible all night too. Like, DeAndre Jordan did what he could, but if your help defense gonna be, in my opinion, again, if your help defense gonna be this bad, you really might as well play Looney. Like, cause it ain't like that way. At least you can secure some rebounds. Cause who did we just play? Was it Miami? We played and he had like 6-7 rebounds in his first couple minutes. And again, he's not the answer, but you don't have a ton of good options. And that's really the issue. It's not the answer. You just don't have many good options. And that's our problem. Say Poole will save us. I hope so. I hope so. You said seeing Madison Square Garden. Shout out to 504. He said seeing Madison Square Garden made me question my fandom. Man, dog, I ain't gonna lie. It's hard when you travel and you see how other places like got their shit set up, and then you return to the Terror Dome in the know. He was like, God damn, we in the motherfucking stone ages damn near. Greg said how I feel about Antonio Daniels with the meat Ryan Borrego and making excuses. Well, the thing with AD is he works directly for the team. You know what I'm saying? He works directly for the team. So there's only so much he can say and willing to say. He take his little shots here and there. Like he'll make some snide comments, but he's a literal employee. So, you know, I don't anticipate him, you know, saying too much shit. You know what I'm saying? But he say some shit here and there. Jeremy say it feel like when the Pelicans get the defensive rebounds, an accident. They don't even get defensive. Yeah, that's what my thing too. It's like you're not playing against like a large team. It's not like centers are out there dominating. It's Draymond getting tap outs. Just the way the ball is bouncing off the rim and landing. Like it's just a bunch of goofy shit. Like it's weird, bro. See, I saw a game at Madison Square Garden in 2009. They were bad full stadium, but the crowd cheered for the opposing team. Yeah, that's back when the Knicks was just awful. I think they changed how the state. Boy, I thought Derek Queen was about to miss that. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Derek Queen was about to miss that. You gotta dunk that shit, Derek. You gotta dunk that. Yeah, they changed the arena too. Like they got rid of some of the cheap seats in the building because they trying to attract like a higher class of, you know, people. I remember the Saints start doing that. But it's like if you said, oh my God, no one go close out on Moses Moody. Last time Moses Moody was in this building, Moses Moody hit 8 fucking threes, and you don't think to go close out on him? Man, come on, bro. Moses Moody hit 8 threes last time he played in the New Orleans arena, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Derek Queen scoring some big buckets right here, man. I wish we could get some fucking stops to try to build a lead, but that might not be enough. All right, now you got to make your free throw, brother. New York say son, we say son, close enough. Yeah, for real. New York say a lot of shit. They got B, son, done. They trying to steal our motherfucking Wardy. I don't appreciate that. Not New York, but everybody trying to steal it, really. Goddamn, we needed that free throw, son. We needed that free throw right there, brother. Now we got to get a stop. We needed that fucking free throw. We needed that free throw. Now we got to get a stop. Oh, my God. Dog, can y'all really believe that this is a stressful game or a game that's in doubt? You should be winning this game going away. They should have already pulled everybody. Like, they should have already pulled everybody. Like, this is pathetic, man. That shit shouldn't even be somewhat competitive. This shouldn't even be somewhat competitive, bruh. Oh, my God. Easy fucking bucket. Easy bucket. Pelicans just in Scrabble drill. Oh, my God. It's 70, 70 points. Huge bucket right there by Bryce. Huge bucket by Bryce. Nice defensive play by Derek. Huge bucket right there by Fears. We needed that little run right there. Now, can you string together some fucking stops? That was a really good defensive play by Derek Queen. Really good pass right there by Poole. But that was a very good defensive play by Derek Queen without fouling. Shout out to him for that. Derek Queen has really been the catalyst this quarter. That was a really good defensive play right there. That's a ball. This motherfucker flopped. You calling that soft ass shit after you letting them get away with murder all fucking night, man. Hating on us. Say we not letting how you love that water go. That's too much. Oh yeah. Yeah, how you love that and water. Yeah, that they crossing the line trying to steal that. That's a bridge too fucking far. Alright, damn, Pods. You gave this carrot top looking motherfucker. Pods look like what's the dude, man? I cannot think of his name. I just saw him the other day, the rapper dude. Jack Harlow. Pods like Jack Harlow. But Gilbert Arenas say their best. It don't make sense to have defensive guys that can't score because they can't actually stop real scores. Facts. In the NBA, nobody is stopping nobody right now. Lou Dort is probably the best on-ball defender in the NBA, and he not totally stopping motherfuckers. That was a nice dribble drive right there. Oh, dunk that shit. Thank God. We got so lucky right there, bro. We got so fucking lucky right there. We got so lucky right there by the grace of God, boy. By the grace of God, we got lucky right there, y'all. That was a nice driving kick by That was a nice driving kick right there by Fears, but we got so lucky right there by Carlo interfering or getting that steal and finish. 504 boy say Lou Dort just trip and punch people. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Lou Dort, y'all remember the movie South Central? Lou Dort built like the dude from South Central who said, hey, you motherfuckers want to go head up, that's okay. But he said, ain't gonna be no Arian Banger, no one consolidated Deuce brother. He looked like that, like the short dude with the perm who was swole. That's how he built. So motherfuckers don't be in a rush to fight Lou Dort. They don't be in no rush to fight him, so he be super physical and nobody ever really retaliates. That's like with Draymond. Draymond don't be in a rush to fight everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't show. You must remember your boy. Man, what was your boy name? Boy say, we owe you one Buddha. Boy say, no, you owe us 15 bucks. Aryan interest, motherfucker. That was a cold ass movie. That shit was cold. That shit was cold. This is my homie from the set. I'm keeping him. That shit was cold. It was an OG call. But yeah, that's how Lou Dort look. Nigga, boy, remember when we fucking Lou Dort? They don't want no type of physical altercation with Lou Dort, dog. I don't know what it is. Fuck that. I don't care if I'm gonna get my ass whooped. We gotta go in that blender. No, indeed, we gotta go in that blender. Cause I'll be going home sleeping, thinking about, man, this nigga really punked me, bro. My girl was probably watching that. She gonna be like, I need a real man, Chaz. You let this motherfucker block you and throw you out of bounds. He threw you all into the third row. I spilt my drink, Chaz. You take the motherfucking dishes out. I was like, oh, damn. I got to go get my honor back. D-Wade say, yeah, Zion slammed Lou. And look, Zion ain't even like a violent man. But when he slammed Lou Dort to the ground, Lou Dort sure ain't get up with no type of intensity. He sure ain't get up ready to throw no fisticuffs. He like, oh, you got that. That's a good one. yeah, all right. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, he ain't get up ready to rumble. Yeah, say, show you're right, Ray. Was it, here goes some bud. No, he said, here goes some gaps to fill them gaps. No, here goes some gaps to fill them gaps in your pockets. Here goes some bud. They give him $20, maybe. Turn around, sell them for $6. You sound like a hater, loco. That's what you sound like. Hating ass niggas. Yeah, Ray, he take care of himself. He got a new house for Ray. A new car for Ray. You fucking Sherm head, you in jail lifting a fucking dumbbell bar. Not even a weight, a dumbbell bar. Don't tell me what I'm doing. See, Fears. Fears was fast and reckless on that one. I know he was trying to get into the set quickly, but he was fast and reckless on that one. You saw Jordan Poole was open at the top of the key. Jordan Poole put his hand on his head like he recognized that was a bad shot. So if we get a stop, we got to get the rebound. We got to go down and score. We can't give up all these goofy ass offensive boards. See? Now look. What the fuck? Oh my God, bro. What is wrong with this team's IQ? What? Man, if that dude didn't step out of bounds just now, that was an easy ass bucket. Wake up. Pay attention, man. Y'all got to stop being scared of physicality. Put a body on a fucking body. That was a bad pass by Derek Queen right there. He had Bryce open right there on the wing. I don't think he saw him, though, but that was a bad pass by Derek Queen right there, in my opinion. This dude crazy, dog. The fuck was that? Man, call the fucking foul, man. Call the foul. Shit. Gil said players like MJ and Kobe and Luka love to see those so-called defenders. Yeah, that's why I be when offensive players be like, oh yeah, man, you know that guy, he's makes it tough. It's like he makes it tough, but you averaging 30 points on this motherfucker. You just being a gentleman about the situation. Like that's really what it is. You just being a gentleman about the situation. And look, I appreciate you being a nice guy, but yet and still, you just being cool about the situation at the end of the day. Looney, what's happening, big dog? What's happening with your homie? Luke, what's the boy name? Luca be talking that shit? Oh, yeah, man. You know, Herb, he's the best. Like, he the best because your eyes light up when you play him, motherfucker. He like, oh, Herb, yeah? I can drop 45. Like, that's really what it be. All right, let's get a stop right here, man. Let's get a fucking stop right here. God damn. Oh, see, Fears almost picked up a cheap foul right there. He got to be a little smarter. All right, come on. It's a scramble drill. Oh, yeah, Carlo, that was kind of wild. Carlo tried to put Carlo tried to put a motherfucker in Detective Cloverleaf just now. Shout out to Carlo, though. At least the hustle was there. See, Breezy, that's why I couldn't be in the league. We got 40 losses. Somebody get snuck on GP. Oh, yeah, so you got to violate somebody just cause. Like, oh, my bad. Oh, my God. This dude, he crossed the fuck out of Dairy Queen. All right, now you need a bucket right here. You got to answer. You can't go on no fucking offensive lull. Big shot right there by Jordan Poole. Big shot by Jordan Poole right there. Now you got to get a stop and you got to score again. Oh, my God! Derek! Well, that ain't all Derek's fault. That's partially Derek's fault. Bryce McGowan's that's his fucking fault too. Cause how in the fuck y'all give up another offense? Oh my God, Queen. Get Queen out the game. Take Derek out the game. Take Derek out the fucking game, bro. How in the fuck you just give up that offensive? Oh my God, and they just scored again. Now it's a 3-point game. Bro. Oh my God, dog. This man. This is pathetic, dog. This is really pathetic, dog. These dudes driving. For one, they driving past Derek like he not even there. He not boxing out. He just ain't got no type of situational awareness, bro. That was a nice Kobe assist right there. And one! Ah, fuck. That was a nice, could have been considered a nice Kobe assist if he would have got the field goal. If Carlo would have got the field goal, I mean. Oh my God, Derek. It's getting to the point where it's just tough playing him for extended periods. But you ain't really. It's like, who do you go to in the big rotation right now? Like, oh man, they leaving Derek out there. Oh my God, we leaving Derek out there. I almost rather see fucking Looney out there. At least Looney got some physicality. Oh man. Derek had a bad look. Okay, Derek and Fears coming out. Damn, we missed 2 free throws this quarter, y'all. That's tough. So Zion and Dejounte coming in. It's a 4-point game. And we rebounding like some fucking junkies. Like, we just can't rebound it. Oh, dog. No box out. I think Derek got 2 air balls from beyond the arc tonight, right? Derek got one air ball from the right corner and an air ball just now from the top of the key. Maybe his legs tired. He not getting no lift on that jumper because, man, that was bad. See, they lucky. Just oh my God, Dejounte. Nigga drove past Dejounte like he wasn't there. Carlo did what he could to help, but he drove past Dejounte like he wasn't there. That was a dangerous pass by Jordan Poole. Dangerous pass. Look, Carlo throwing elbows. Oh, he got blocked. This is pathetic. This got to be the game that get but this got to be the game that get Lala. What up with you, Lala? You say he got to get conditioned. Yeah, he got to get something. He's bad. He is bad right now. He ain't got no lift on his jumper. I'm not sure he can dunk. Yeah, I thought Zion should have just shot that 3 from the corner personally. If Draymond gonna give you the shot, just shoot that shit. You already made one. Just shoot it. Damn, them motherfuckers on the 8-0 run. It all started with not boxing out, bro. You not boxing out. You giving up crazy dribble penetration. This crazy dribble penetration, bro. And it's just, you just get dominated, dog. This is pathetic, son. For real. If you lose this game, look, you already lost to a shorthanded Golden State earlier this season. You lose this game, but Borrego going to be frying fish tomorrow. Because ain't no way in the world you're supposed to keep him. And I look. Oh, you had him in the air, Jordan. I wanted Jordan to up fake. And yam on that bitch. Good finish. All right, come on, man. Let's get a fucking stop. Oh, dunk that shit. Man, that's a flagrant. That was a flagrant. That's a flagrant. That's a flagrant. I don't think it was a flagrant for real, but that seemed like it could have been a flagrant. Now, Zion, you got to make your free throws, partner. Are they reviewing it for a flagrant? Nah, they ain't reviewing it. It don't need to be reviewed. It wasn't no flagrant. But now you got to make your free throws. Oh, he got one. He got one. 5-4, you think it's an L? It's headed. It looked like it could certainly be headed in that direction. What call a timeout there? Oh, they called a timeout to freeze them out. And yeah, they had 4 timeouts left. That makes sense. Steve Kerr, you raggedy bitch. Look, when Poole was dribbling, I thought for sure once Poole got him in the air, Poole was about to jump in the air and get the contact, right? But Poole absolutely was looking for that one-on-one matchup right there. He was looking for that one-on-one matchup. He absolutely was looking for it. Absolutely. No doubt about it. He was looking for it. Damn, bro. How many? Let's look at the box score real quick, y'all. Let's take a look at this fucking disaster of a box score. We shooting 40% from the field compared to their 39%. This is ridiculous, dog. We shooting 25% from beyond the arc compared to their 23%. We shooting 71% from the free throw line compared to their 75. We got 49 rebounds. Nah, this can't be right. Nah, they don't. No, they got 57 rebounds to our 49 rebounds. That seems about accurate. We got 15 turnovers to their 17 turnovers. Only thing keeping us in the game is the turnovers, y'all. Like them turning the ball over. This is embarrassing. This is terrible. This is motherfucking terrible. It's like watching 2 motherfuckers with no hands shoot pool. This is terrible. This is awful. I can't believe this is Tuesday. I can't believe I'm spending my Tuesday night like this. This is crazy. This is crazy. D for real, what up, D? What do you think about the Borrego answer when they asked him about Zion usage being so low within the offense? Truthfully, I don't think Borrego answers questions well across the board. In my opinion, if it's a tactic to keep him healthy throughout the season, I would get it, but I don't think it's acceptable personally. If you like, well, ain't nothing to play for this shit. Well, it's like, if ain't nothing to play for, just make him go sit down. If that's the case, no. While he out there, he need to be earning this motherfucking paycheck. Get him the ball. And look, here's the thing too, D. I would respect it if this wasn't like a year after year after year issue. Because it looked worse than when Willie Green was at the helm, honestly, as it pertains to Zion's usage specifically. Like, we don't even really see the Trey Zion 2-man actions. We don't really see Zion and Poole utilized much together when Poole even plays. Keep in mind, he just started playing. We're not really seeing Zion on the court with any people who can at least fake shoot. Motherfucker ain't got to be shooting 40 from beyond the arc, but you're not going to even play him with a motherfucker that can fake shoot? Like, goddamn. And Zion missed the free throw. I kind of knew that was coming. That was smart by Steve Kerr, because I liked how he kind of froze Zion out. That was smart. That's why I called him a raggedy bitch. That, and I do think he a raggedy bitch either way, but that was smart by him in my opinion. Yeah, I ain't never seen Borrego draw up no masterful easy bucket in my estimation. Lala say we need you to crash out with us watching these games. Man, I be trying to keep it super mellow, because you know what I be telling myself? It's like, ain't no super reward for keeping it real, right? Ain't no big reward for keeping it real. So it's so much shit. I be like, y'all don't see this? Like, this is, what the fuck was that, Zion? I be like, y'all don't see this? Y'all, nobody gonna call this out, but they just continue not calling it out. Ultimately, yeah, Dejounte, that was a brain fart right there. That was a total, oh my God, dog. Zion was wide fucking open. Zion was wide open, dog. The only person there to stop him was Pods, and he did not make the pass. That was terrible for Dejounte. Like, terrible, bro. Terrible. This man wide open, bro. The only person right there in his line of sight would have not line of sight. Only one in his path would have been Pods, and Dejounte settled for that fucking jumper. 4-point swing, Dejounte. 4-point swing by Dejounte. Terrible. This terrible decision making, bro. Terrible decision making. Terrible decision making, bro. This god awful decision making. God awful. Mind you, Zion scored the last 3 points, if I'm not mistaken. Make that the last 5 points. Make that the last 5 points. Yeah, these rotations so random and weird. I guess because they trying to introduce Dejounte back into the lineup, but this shit is real random and bizarre, to be honest. Real random and bizarre. We can't get no stops, and when we do get the stops, we're not taking advantage of it on the other end. They calling these ticky-tack ass fouls on their behalf. They calling this ticky-tack on fouls on their behalf, but we can't get a motherfucking call at all. Like, come on, bro. We can't get a motherfucking call at all driving. They calling these ticky-tack ass fouls. But that's why when you get to the free throw line, you got to take advantage because you ain't going to get me. What the fuck? That was a nice chase down by Bryce. I thought he fouled him. But we ain't have nobody there to help. Nobody there to help. Boy, that was a dangerous pass by Dejounte. That was a dangerous pass. That was a foul. And one! What? Challenge that! Challenge it! You gotta challenge that! You gotta challenge that, bro! He fouled him several times! He fouled him several times on that possession! He fouled him several times! He hit him across the neck right here! That's one foul right there! Man, come on, bro! Come on, bro! No way in hell, dog! No way in fucking hell, bro! He fouled him twice on that possession alone! He fouled him twice on that possession alone, dog! You shouldn't even have to waste a timeout on that challenge. Oh my God, dog. That's some fucking bullshit, bro. That is some fucking bullshit. That is some bullshit, bro. You shouldn't even have to waste a timeout on that possession. You shouldn't even waste a timeout on that possession, bro. You shouldn't even have to waste a timeout on that possession. That should be an automatic motherfucking and one. Oh, look, if you're going to do that, just don't make the call, period. Just don't make no call. Just let it be a basket and move on. If you're gonna call that, just let it be a basket and fucking move on. This dude, dog, Zion got the worst whistle in the league by far, dog. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Dog. This dude got the worst whistle in the fucking league by far. I have never seen anything like this in my life of watching basketball, bro. This dude got the worst whistle in the league by far, son. This man, he should have shot about fucking 12 free throws by now, honestly. This dude got the worst whistle in the league. That's an easy and one. Even when he was driving, you can see the defender make contact hitting him in the neck. You can see him. Come on, bro. And then he got hit with the basketball. He didn't get hit with a fucking elbow. He got hit with the basketball. Man, this is ridiculous, dog. He said Shaq had a better whistle than Zion. He might have. Cause Shaq was at least 7'1", 300 pounds of dominance. Zion 6'6". You can't, man. This is bogus, dog. This is crazy, dog. Yeah, Lala, these refs been awful, bro. They took away the basket. Oh, come on, bro. So I guess they calling the foul when he had the hand contact on the neck. They calling the foul when he had the hand contact on the neck. That's soft as a motherfucker, man. That's soft as a motherfucker. So now if he goes to the line and split, hypothetically. Wait, no, it looked like, okay, so they did count it. Okay, they did count it. I was about to say, because if he go to the line and split, then what? Then you just potentially stole 2 points from us. Okay, so he got one. What the fuck? Wait a minute. What they doing? Okay, so he got to go to the free throw line. Okay. All right, Zion, make the damn free throw, man. We are ready to miss, 3 free throws this half? Can't keep missing these fucking free throws, man. Make your free throw. God damn it. We missed 3 free throws this fucking half. All right, he made the free throw. All right, let's get some stops. Shit. Bogus ass call, man. Niggas shouldn't even have to waste a timeout calling that shit. Now on the thing, it's saying we got 1 timeout the rest of the quarter. I'm not sure if that's accurate. But we shouldn't even have to waste a timeout. Do your fucking job. Good defense right there by Bryce. Herb! Look! Herb! Oh my God. Thank God Sadiq Bey made that, bro. God, say, will Dejounte close the game? I think so. If they do plan on using him to close, though, they probably got to sub him out really quick. Another bucket right there by Zion. If they plan on having Dejounte close the game, they're going to have to sub him out quick because I don't think he can play all these minutes in a row. Oh, yeah, look, that's the thing with Draymond. Draymond setting them screens, them bullshit-ass screens. If you drive into his motherfucking chest once or twice and knock his ass down, he ain't going to do it no more. But see, that's the thing. The Pelicans don't have a ton of physicality on the team. The only people that can realistically probably knock Draymond down is probably Zion or Sadiq. Maybe DeAndre Jordan, but they don't have a bunch of, oh, he carried like a motherfucker. Good defense by Bryce. That was really good defense by Bryce. That was great defense by Bryce. Did y'all see that defense by Bryce in the post just now? Did y'all see that defense by Bryce? Bryce had 3 excellent defensive possessions. Bryce's defense in the post was incredible. They didn't show it just now, but they was trying to make that entry pass in the post to post, and Bryce had that motherfucker shut down. And he got elbowed in the face. They ain't call it because they some hoes. All right, get Zion the ball. Give him the ball. Zion got to free yourself up. Oh, boy. All right. Oh, Lord, Sadiq Bey got it. Sadiq ain't passing the ball. All right, Zion, you got it. Go. Oh, boy. Good rebound. Go back up, Sadiq. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's get a stop. Come on, let's get a stop, man. Let's get a stop. The fuck they think this is? Hey, is it still flooded down there, y'all? It's still flooded? Big dog rebound. Oh, Sadiq. Too much dip on your chip, Sadiq. You got a little too excited. Sadiq, too much dip on your chip. So it looked like Dejounte is probably going to close because they just taking Dejounte out for DeAndre Jordan. So he's probably going to close. They probably get him back in before the very end. Hey, Victoria Taylor, what up? What up with you, Victoria? I ain't seen you in a minute. Say, hey, Chaz, neither one of them will run Draymond down. They ain't those type of players. Yeah, they're not really volatile guys. The Pelicans need at least 1 or 2 volatile motherfuckers. Jeremiah Fears a little volatile, but he not big enough. You need there's a one crash out motherfucker. I wish they had James Johnson on this team. Like, imagine if the Pelicans had a young James Johnson. Oh man, I think a lot of that shit would be cut out, honestly. Say Herb gotta be benched when Herb. I'm sorry. I think you mean when Trey come back, right? Oh yeah, I'm a big Cedric Coward fan. I wish we drafted him as well. Cedric Coward is nice. Cedric Coward has had a hell of a rookie campaign. He really has. Jackson Margella say Murray the only player that can hit Zion on the roll 2 times in the game. Yeah. I think Jordan Poole's pretty good at pocket passing, but they don't really do that a lot. In fact, Zion and Jordan Poole don't really play much together. Ron Holland. I like Ron, but Ron, I'm just tired of them no offense ass players, dog. The Pelicans need a motherfucker that can at least get you a consistent 15. I like Ron Holland, though. Like, if they was, I don't know what salary would work, but I don't even, honestly, Trajan drafted Ron. He drafted Herb, too, but I don't think Trajan would trade Ron for Herb, honestly. I think with the contract, the age, you do better just keeping Ron in that scenario. But he got the same struggles Herb got, honestly. What they waved, wait, why is he showing that? They waved that basket off or something? Or they showing the hustle? Oh, okay. I got the TV muted. My bad, y'all. I was about to say, why they showing this replay? All right. That's what we need. All right, so wait, who on the court right now? Who on the court? All right. All right, we got to get the Zion here, man. Oh, 73 watching. We only got 42 likes. Yo, let's take a second, hit the like button. We should have 73 likes. Everybody in the building, just hit the like button for me. Big shout by Bryce McGowan. Everybody, just take a second, hit the like button. Shout out to everybody who joined the live stream. Yo, we 9 or 10 subs away from 60,000. We need 60,000 subs, y'all. So please tap in, subscribe, consider becoming a member. But right now, all I really need you to do is hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button for me, y'all. And hit the bell notification as well so you can know when we go live. Bryce McGowan has come into this game and really changed the entire dynamic of this game. Yes, it's some time left. Bryce McGowan has played excellent defense, and he's hit a couple big buckets. And, I mean, man. Yeah, Herb threes are turnovers. They're live ball turnovers. They are. Especially, like, I would almost prefer him to airball, honestly, and the ball just go out of bounds versus the ball bouncing off the rim leading to a fast break opportunity. Like, been saying it all season, bro. Really been saying it all season. Great. I'm sorry. Ben Mathurin, I think the dream is dead, bro. I really do. I think Ben playing too well, and I think the Clippers going to pay him. Bryce earned that contract. Yeah, Bryce doing this thing. Say Ben balling for the Clippers. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, dog. That's why I think people overthink things too much. Overthink things way too much. If you're the Pelicans, you got to take risk. And sometimes they're going to pay off, sometimes they not. But you got to take the motherfuckers because this ain't the market for you to be turning up your nose at people. It just ain't. You got to go for what you know. Man, look at Draymond! The fuck Draymond doing, man? Y'all saw that shit? What was that? Oh, I guess he trying to do like Hack or Shaq. He trying to do Hack or Shaq with Jordan. What was that? Now, honestly, bro. Yeah, they trying to do Hack or Shaq. Now, honestly, bro, that really should have been. That should be 2 free throws and possession, to be honest. That should be 2 free throws and a possession. And the motherfucker made the first free throw. What kind of shit is that? Janice said, you think JP or Fears coming back into the game? I don't. JP possibly, if they tie the game up, potentially JP comes in. But I think you see maybe Dejounte come back in for the last few minutes, maybe. But I don't think Poole's coming back in, Jana. Boy, Draymond out of his mind. That's gonna be on SportsCenter tonight. What Draymond just did. It was, I mean, I guess it was smart because you make sure you foul the motherfucker you intending to foul. But, I mean, you still missed, and we still gave up another offensive rebound. Oh, my God, bro. We giving up so many offensive boards. If the Pelicans could just cut down, if the Pelicans could have cut down on the offensive boards, they would have still won this game by, like, 15 or something. Oh, my God, DeAndre. Now you probably got to consider taking DeAndre Jordan out the game. Yeah, you got to probably take DeAndre out the game. You got to take DeAndre Jordan out the game. DeAndre Jordan got 5 fouls. He gave up an offensive rebound. He just split on his free throws. You got to take him out the game, bro. No, that was on Herb, right? All right, at least he missed. I thought that foul was on. I thought that was a loose ball foul on Herb in the air. Yeah. All right, DeAndre. You did it. You did enough, bro. Whatever. It's way too much time left in this fucking game, bro. I was hoping it was gonna be like 2 minutes left. What the fuck? Nobody guarded ball? Oh my God, bro. Nobody defended the basketball. Bryce, coast to coast. Great shit, Bryce. Very nice Euro. Man, Bryce better than Herb right now. Bryce is better than Herb. Nobody defended the fucking basketball, bro. Nobody boxed out Pods. I think that was Pods who went and got that offensive rebound and missed. Nobody boxed this man out, bro. This is just so low IQ. And the crazy thing is, when you're the Pelicans, you have to fight and battle for a fucking call. They gotta draw blood for you to get a call, and they getting every fucking whistle. They stopping the clock getting every whistle, dog. You can't tell me that this shit ain't, man, I don't want to say too much, but you can't tell me that it ain't some favoritism with this motherfucking officiating. Because how you allowing them to stop the clock every time you got the wrong player in the backcourt? Call timeout. You got the wrong player in the fucking... Call timeout! Oh, my God, bro. These people crazy. You got the wrong player in the fucking backcourt. Trying to bring the ball up. You don't even have a guard out there. There's no guard out there. Oh, my fucking goodness. Thank God for Carlo, bro. Thank God for Carlo. Thank God for Carlo, bro. Thank God for Carlo. Thank God for Carlo, bro. You don't even have a fucking guard out there, dog. What are you doing? You didn't even have a fucking guard out there. So I see, once Herb passed the ball back to Carlo, that was a bad shot by Carlo. Because you ain't need to shoot that. Bring the ball down, run the set, you in the bonus. Man. Now these dudes getting every single call fucking possible. Zion, Jesus. Zion been terrible defensively tonight in this second half. Defensively, Zion having a terrible second half. Defensively. Because we keep on putting these dudes on the line. Man. Let me look at this box score real quick. I know I ain't tripping. All right, so here come. Now, see, here's the thing. I don't like them taking Carlo out because now you don't have a center at all. They got Dejounte Murray coming back in the game. Dejounte Murray coming back in the game. So now the Pelicans don't have a big on the floor, period. Pelicans don't have a big on the floor, period. Man, that means the Pelicans got to go down and probably score on every possession. Pelicans probably got to go down and score on every possession, bro. Them not having a big at all is rough right now. Because now your rebounding is so bad, you not having a big, you running a risk. You running a risk, bro. Oh, my God. Like, again, what they doing is destined to fail because you don't even got a guard in the backcourt, really. You just trusting Herb to... This is pathetic, bro. They pressing. You got Zion playing center. The politics is killing you right now. The politics are killing you. Take Herb or Dejounte off the court. Get Herb or Dejounte off the court. The politics are just killing you. The politics are killing you. Herb or Dejounte gotta... Look at this, dog. Dejounte back-to-back fucking bonehead moves. Like, come on, dog. 4 point. Look, Dejounte has given you an 8-point swing. Since Dejounte, you was leading by 8 when Dejounte came in the game. It was an 8-point swing on his misses and that turnover. Saddiq Bey with a huge fucking shot right there. Now you can't give up a 3 on the other end after this make by Saddiq Bey. But knowing the Pelicans, watch the Pelicans go down and give up a fucking 3. Man, that was a circus make right there by Saddiq. Man, Herb's so fucking trash, bro. I ain't even lie. Just watching Herb walk over to Saddiq Bey like, yeah! Like, man, you trash. So, Herb been so terrible. I'm saying, you gotta just get a center, dog. Put a center on the court. You don't, like, again, like, shout out to Brox. Again, you playing prevent offense. You playing prevent offense. You not stopping dribble penetration, and you not rebounding the ball. You need a big body out there. Carlo was playing well. What are you doing? Louisiana Gal say fan just told Borrego he was horrible. I hope he heard it. I really do hope he heard it because he fucking sucks. This dude fucking sucks, bro. Oh, my God. Y'all call that bullshit? You think Looney heard or something? Nah, I don't, JK. I just think they just refuse to play him, honestly. At least put Carlo in the game. At least put Carlo in the game because you need a center, bro. You need a center. Like on that roll just now, right? On that roll. Had they tossed the ball to number 15, what was Herb going to do? Like, had they given, is that Will Richard? Had they given Will Richard the ball right there, I think that's Will Richard. What was Herb going to do? Like, he wasn't going to block that. Like, he was going, the best he could hope for is to foul him. But these calls are crazy. They're giving them some straight up home cooking fucking calls, bro. Straight up home cooking calls. This is ridiculous. This is totally ridiculous, dog. This is totally ridiculous. These dudes about to get free throws all the way down to bring the, and no call right there. Dejounte, man, Dejounte been a fucking disaster. Dejounte been a disaster since he came back into this game, honestly. Now you gotta hope Melton about to have 30 points. But yeah, Borrego is awful. Borrego is straight up garbage. But Dejounte has been disastrous since he checked back into this fucking game. At least he missed that free throw. Now, if he missed the next one, you got to make sure you box out. This dude, Dejounte, has been terrible since he checked back into this game. He really has been. He really has. But my thing is, all right, Coach, you see the way the game is going. You can't sub out Herb for Carlo right here? Or, like what we doing? What we doing? You're not stopping nobody. They're scoring on every possession. They're getting fouled or they just scoring. You can't do that right now? Oh, yeah, look, Zion got to fall on the ground and scream and piss on himself to get a call because he ain't getting no calls otherwise. He got to totally, man, what is he doing? What is Dejounte doing? Sadiq, you missed a pass right there, brother. Oh, big bucket right there. We needed that. All right, let's get a stop. All right, they missed. Thank God. What is Sadiq doing? Man, can we get a running clock, please? We need this fucking time to run out. We need this time to run out. We need this time to run out, please. Can we get a fucking running clock right here? This is ridiculous. You say Borrego. You know what's funny? Borrego, I feel like Borrego stole Willie's whole style. Borrego not only stole Willie's style, he fucked it up. Borrego is the K-pop of coaching. He'll steal a motherfucking style and make it worse. B. Thomas say, you say Borrego, Dejounte, Ethan, shout out to Ethan in the building. He said Dejounte starting tells me all I need to know. Facts, I agree. JB say if Zion got these calls, he'd be leading the league by a mile. Man, these refs have been god awful, bro. Like, they've been god fucking awful. It's been unbelievable. It really has been unbelievable. Say when players drive on Zion, he has to stop putting both hands on players. He was doing that late last game too. It's almost like he gotta defend like Drew. Like, man, you're gonna have to put your hands behind your back, honestly, bro, because that's the type of calls they doing. Well, yeah, Borrego, he got thoroughly outcoached tonight. Thoroughly. If I'm not even gonna say if Steph was healthy. If they had Kuminga, the Pelicans probably lose this game tonight, honestly. 504 say Willie was listening to Borrego the whole time. Look, here's the thing, 504. Let Borrego tell it. Willie was ignoring him the whole time. Let Borrego tell it. The reason why the team offense wasn't looking good is because Willie wouldn't take Borrego advice. That's Borrego's version. But the person who told me that, I can't really trust what they say no more either, to be honest. So I don't know what to believe. Fuck. Yeah, he started the whole flow word for word, ball for ball, but he speaking Russian. Still a motherfucker punchlines and everything, but he don't speak the language. King Sam say, my point about the Dejounte starting is you have DJ and Poole and Fears in the second unit, so one of them has a start. Yeah, I understand that. I just think, while I don't think Dejounte played bad, I think you also can't just, I don't know, man. I just have a problem with just giving a motherfucker the starting spot when they hadn't played all season. Whereas you got a guy that just scored 20 plus last night, and he been getting coach DNPs, coach decision DNPs. I just like balance, you know what I'm saying? And tonight, I don't see no balance. Like, on the real, for real. It says, he just waved somebody off just now. So Louisiana Gals say if they play Al Horford, they would have won. Oh, yeah, if they played Al Horford, they probably lose. We probably would have gave up 40 fucking offensive rebounds tonight. Some South say Dejounte been out so long, he got to get his legs back. Yeah, he got to get his legs back, decision making. But see, here's the thing, too. while I was an advocate of them getting, look, another offensive rebound. While I was an advocate of them getting Dejounte, you got to keep in mind. Now, look, you got to keep in mind, Dejounte didn't play well last season, even when he was healthy. Dejounte is coming off of a bad season, even when healthy. Now, one can say, well, he never had a chance to get in rhythm. He was battling an injury with the hand shit. Now, who knows if that affected his game or what. But he coming off a bad season, too. So, it's just, I don't know. Dejounte, say Brian said we need Dejounte. Yeah, shit, I feel like I'd rather have him than not have him. Ethan said this team will accomplish the coach and average center is top 6 in the West. I think you at minimum, firmly in the play in this season. Like firmly, especially with the way things went for other teams. Say, they say he also had a bad year in Atlanta that last year. Yeah, I guess that's why they ultimately had to choose between him and Trey. It's just tough. These situations are always just tough, man. Dealing with motherfuckers coming off an injury, you know what I'm saying? They never really have a chance to get rhythm. But I also don't like just christening someone when they didn't necessarily earn it. Say he had a lot of minutes his first game back. Yeah, like that's the thing too. His minutes distribution was rough. Like I don't know, dog. I feel like the Pelicans are dangerously incompetent. Like they dangerously incompetent. But yo, he had 25 minutes, 24. That's around up 25. Yo, shout out to everybody in the building. Kiara, we won. You know what I'm saying? We can't stop and count the money. Let's just get in the car and drive off, Kiara. We just got to get in the car and drive off. D-Way, yeah, we got to get in the car and drive off, y'all. We won. Yo, we about to get the player grades out. I appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. This was a tough game to stomach, but we got one. Let's just, we survived, y'all. We survived. That's all that counts. We're going to get the player grades out. Take a moment to hit the like button. Subscribe. We almost at 60,000, man. Shout out to everybody rocking with me this season. I know it hasn't been easy, but, you get the real over here. You get the real over here. So let's get the player grades out. Let's talk about it. Yes, indeed. So, look, we got to play Jerome. Matter of fact, we got to play Jerome. Thank you, JKL, for reminding me. We got one! Jarrell.
Charles is my name. Jarrell Curl is my fame. Who could be elite to know? I'm your hairdresser who really knows. You're gonna have a curl to catch the eyes of every guy, every girl. Just 27.
Man, it's funny you said that. I was watching Martin the other day. You know how you just think of something randomly? I was thinking about with Martin and Kilolo without the talent competition. And Martin was like, damn, Kilo, how much crowd participation is you going to do? Start the song. But anyway, shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah, this is one of them games where you was at the concession stand most of the game. This game sucked uncertain. For real, this was a bad game. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's go through the player grades. Sadiq Bey, 6 of 13, 1 for 6 from beyond the arc, 5 free throws, 3 offensive rebounds, 3 defensive rebounds for a total of 6, 2 assists. I'm going to give Sadiq Bey a C+. Give Sadiq Bey a C+. Zion, 11 for 21. Damn, he kind of balanced that out because he was very inefficient to start. They fouled the fuck out Zion. Zion, 11 for 21, 1-1 from beyond the arc, 3 for 5 from beyond the free throw line. 6 rebounds, 0 assists, 2 steals, only 1 turnover, 1 block, 3 fouls. I'm going to give Zion a A-. I'm going to give Zion an A-. Give Zion an A- because he didn't give up when he was fouling the fuck out of him. Give him an A-. DeAndre Jordan, 2 for 3 from the field, 2 for 3 from his free throws. He had a big free throw, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 1 steal. I'm gonna give DeAndre Jordan a C. I'll give him a C. He was put in an unfair situation. I'll give him a C. Herb Jones, F. I don't really need to go through the whole rigmarole. I'm gonna say Herb had an F. This was an F. It's an F performance. Dejounte, shit, all things considered, I give him a C. Jeremiah Fears, D. D performance. Jordan Poole, C. Hit some big threes. Made some nice passes. 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, only 2 turnovers. I give him a B minus. I ain't even go through Dejounte's stat line. 5 for 11 from the field, 1 for 4 from behind the arc, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 turnovers. Jesus Christ, I didn't realize he had that many turnovers. Yeah, I feel strong about my grade. Derek Queen had a hot run in the third quarter to really bring the Pelicans back in the game, but generally, I probably give Derek a D minus. I'm probably gonna give Derek a D minus. 4 for 13 from the field, 0 for 3 from behind the arc, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. What's this? 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 0 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 foul. Yeah, rough night. Carlo, I'm giving Carlo a solid B. Bryce, I'm giving Bryce an A. Matter of fact, I'm giving Carlo and Bryce both A pluses. A's. I'm gonna give him an A. I'm gonna give Carlo an A. I'm gonna give Bryce an A. Bryce, that 18 minutes that Carlo and Bryce played changed this game. They lose without these guys' contribution. Let's go through Carlo's stat line first. Carlo, 4 for 6 from the field, 1 for 3 from behind the arc, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds. 8 rebounds in 18 minutes. That's impressive. 3 blocks, 1 assist, 1 steal, 10 points. Carlo did his motherfucking thing. Carlo did his thing tonight. That's an A. Bryce, soon as Bryce got in the game and Herb got out of the game, that's when the Pelicans won, in my opinion. 3 for 5 from the field, 1 for 3 from behind the arc, no free throws, 4 rebounds in 18 minutes. 4 rebounds in 18 minutes, 1 steal, 1 block, 7 points. How much is Bryce getting a year? I think this year it's gonna be like 1 something. Well, it might not even be 1 something. It might be like 900,000 because of the tax. But going into next year, I think it's probably gonna be about 2 million, a little over 2 if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what Carlo. But Carlo was drafted, so it might be different. I think Brandon Boston was around 2 non-guaranteed, so he might be getting about 2 million, something like that. But yo, man, shout out to everybody that joined me, man. Hit the like button, hit the bell notification, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate everybody rocking with me. We gonna end the show. We got a W. I'll see y'all for the next one in Utah. Hopefully them games ain't too late, but I will see y'all for the next one in Utah. Man, I'm sure they're gonna have. Man, let me just end the game on a positive note. I was about to say something flagrant. Never mind. But all right, y'all be cool, man.